The following is a live presentation produced by KCBD News Channel 11.
The Estacado Matadors come in as one of the hottest teams in West Texas. They've now won 4 in a row. Twice on Thursday night Throwdown, they've come alive in a late game.
Touchdown! You want to play out 4 quarters, and the 4th quarter you want to be as strong as possible.
Making the long trip to Lubbock is the Perryton Rangers. This team has already landed signature wins. They didn't come all this way just to back down.
I'd say now we're headed in the right direction.
The Matadors are looking for a balanced attack as they go for their 5th win in a row.
We want to be good in all 3 phases, special teams, defense, and offense, and make those go hand in hand and work for each other.
In this tough district, every victory counts, and it all gets underway tonight.
From KCBD News Channel 11, it's the Thursday Night Throwdown. Live high school football at its best. The Perryton Rangers take on the Estacado Matadors.
Welcome to Plains Capital Park, Lowry Field, and Thursday Night Throwdown. Tonight, the Estacado Matadors host the Perryton Rangers in a big district ball game, and you're going to be excited to see this one. Hello, everybody. I'm David Thetford. Joining me for the broadcast, Coach Randy Dean and Coach Terry Connard. And, guys, this is going to be a good ball game, and it's an important ball game when you consider this district that these teams are in, Randy.
Just 5 teams in the district, which means only 4 district games, and Estacado's got a great opportunity tonight to really grab hold of a playoff position, winning their first 2 games. Perryton, on the other hand, is fighting like crazy to keep from going 0-2 and want to leave out of Lubbock tonight with a 1-1 record.
Well, they lost their first district ball game, but trying to get even here tonight. When you look at the Estacado Matadors, and you've heard about the Estacado Matadors, you've heard about Ross and Bozeman. They're a 1-2 punch like none other. But all that they do, and there's a lot of yards and touchdowns, Terry, they have some help getting there.
Well, they do, and they can strike from anywhere. I mean, they can go 99 or whatever they need at any time of the game. But I would run behind number 77, Smith, 6'4", 285. I'm telling you, the guy is a smashing machine. He's got 40 pancakes.
40 pancakes. What's a pancake for everybody out there?
A pancake is when the offensive lineman fires off right into the face of the defensive lineman and drives him straight back on his back. They both end up face to face.
That's a pancake.
That's a pancake.
Coach Dean, let's take a look at the keys to the ball game here tonight for these 2 teams. And, of course, really important night here for the Matadors. First up for them.
For Estacado, they want to be physical in the run game, and, of course, that starts with big man Mountain Smith up in front, like Coach was talking about. They want to key the quarterback for Perryton. This young man, Cooper Ryan Schilling, is an outstanding player. They want to win the time of possession. And then for Perryton, what they want to do is they want to get their quarterback off. They want to make sure that he indeed is a dual threat tonight. They got to stop the run of Estacado primarily, and then they need somebody else to step up tonight. It's got to be more than just a one-man show.
I think it's going to be a great one. Their quarterback at Perryton's a good one. But the running backs and the quarterback, he's going to go off tonight, Jerry Record. It's going to be fun. The Matadors and the Rangers coming up next right here on Thursday Night Throwdown on My Lubbock TV at KCBD.
When your cable internet slows down, your life slows down. You fall a step behind. Introducing Fiber Home Internet from T-Mobile with the bandwidth you need and gigabit upload speeds that won't slow down. With fiber, you'll be a step ahead. Really, really ahead. T-Mobile Fiber, just $70 a month for 2 gig speed with a 10-year price guarantee.
There are more than 10,000 colleges and universities in the United States, and only a few hundred are considered to be America's finest. And who is paving the way at America's finest colleges and universities as America's brightest future leaders? Graduates from the Lubbock Independent School District. The Lubbock Independent School District. Your child's story begins here.
Who won the kickoff? Okay.
Thursday Night Throwdown, the Estacado Matadors and the Perryton Rangers looking for a great ball game here tonight, looking for the Matadors to really roll. They get better and better as we go. David Thetford, Coach Dean, Coach Connard, Randy, they're playing some really great football right now.
And that's what you want out of your team, is just steady improvement throughout the year. And of course, Estacado's had their eyes on being a playoff team the whole year. Well, they should have. And so that's what they want to do, keep climbing, keep climbing. So 3 or 4 weeks from now, they're reaching their peak and make a good run through the playoffs.
Terry, the Matadors won the toss, and they are going to kick.
Well, I think that probably is going to make Coach Ward very happy because they've been good defensively lately.
They really have been. It'll be tough. Perryton's got some, their quarterback completes about 68% of his passes, big numbers on yardage and touchdowns, and he's a great runner too. So that'll be, like Coach Dean said, one of the keys to the ball game is to get him stopped. His name's Cooper Schilling. He's 6 foot 160 junior, and he's plays both sides of the ball. I noticed, if you'll see that this roster that I gave you, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players going both ways. Matadors don't have that. They've got pretty much, there's a couple of them that'll switch back. James Bozeman is one. All right, our kickoff tonight going to be brought to you by T-Mobile Fiber, and also they're the sponsor of the ball game. Here's the kickoff from the Matadors. Kicking off, it's all different now. Everything's a pooch, pretty much. Picked up just around the 20, breaks it right up the middle. Just what you didn't want to have happen if you're the Matadors, but a good run. There's the other guy you got to really watch, Gordo Estrada. He's a great receiver and gets a lot of yardage.
A little short kick right in the middle of the field, and you're going to see it right here. And it takes a nice hop for Gordo Estrada, and he finds a nice hole right up the center of that return team right there, close to breaking it all the way. Good shoestring tackle back there by D.D. Traylor. Get him on the ground. But, boy, this is excellent starting field position for the Rangers.
And you know that Coach Ward, he planned on, let's back him up and get the ball back. We'll have good field position. Instead, it works the other way. There's Cooper Schilling. And he'll be the guy they have to watch tonight to keep under control. There's Estrada. Oh, they're going to do a double handoff and then a throwback to Estrada on the sideline. He's got some room inside Matador territory. Still running, still going. Spins around, drop the ball. Ball's on the turf, and let's see who got it. Fight for it.
Estacado.
Well, Bozeman is down there. They're see if they're going to pull it away.
I think they are pointing Estacado.
They are pointing Estacado. James Bozeman came up with it, so Perryton with a big play to start the ball game, but it ends up being a turnover. Take a look.
Well, I tell you, they just executed a screen is all it was. All the eye candy in the backfield that was going on allowed the lineman to get out there and set it up. And, boy, you want to talk about a deflation. You get a great kickoff return, then you get a big play on the first down, and you fumble. That just deflates you.
It really does. But that's good for the Matadors. Perryton came with a little trickery, though. A couple of little handoffs and then a throwback over to Estrada. These teams really, really need the takeover, the takeaways. You really need to be on the plus of that during the year. Here come the Matadors. Ward going to swing it out here. There's Ross. He's got it. Beats one tackler. Up the sideline. Going to be a foot race, and he's really fast. Down to the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Estacado. First play of the ball game.
Foster, the wide receiver out there blocked 2 people on that.
What a way to start this game for the Matadors. Referees are talking to a couple of officials. Our officials tonight, Kelly Robinson is the referee. He's the white hat. The umpire is Jack Squires. The line judge is Johnny Pace. Brian Hall is the head linesman. The back judge is Darren Griffin. Side judge Michael Johnson. And the field judge is Chase Sugarette.
The officials are talking to the Perryton coach.
Probably as a sideline warning, I'm guessing, so that there won't be any penalty yardage on it.
Yeah.
We'll get the call now.
Touchdown is good. Sideline interference.
You are right, Randy. You got the eye, buddy.
15-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff.
So the touchdown's good. That's the good news for the Matadors.
A little more than a warning. They made that be an interference, which is going to, usually it is just a warning and no penalty yardage till the next time it happens, but they're going to penalize 15 yards on the kickoff. What a start for Estacado.
We've had two amazing plays to start this Thursday night throwdown. Extra point. Up and good by the Matadors. Esteban Rodriguez, 7-0. Estacado Matadors break on top. We're not even a minute into the ball game yet here on Thursday night throwdown. I told you it was going to be exciting. Stay tuned. More football coming up.
Hey South Plains, Sideways Collision Center is renovating to serve you better. From fender benders to full facelifts, Sideways Collision is open now and ready to help you get your vehicle back on the road. Come see Sideways Collision for windshield repair or replacements, paint jobs, and paintless dent removal. We offer customer discounts to help you save. All insurances are welcomed and you get a lifetime paint warranty. Expert care and custom paint jobs. That's Sideways Collision Center at 2102 Clovis Road. We'll get you taken care of.
Basketball.
Bump up.
The NBA is coming to KCBD this fall.
John Test still got it.
Beautiful night here in Lubbock, Texas. You've got a good look from our drone. Beautiful clouds. It's 78 degrees and the wind out of the pretty much south, 11 miles per hour. Matadors looks like deja vu. Here's the kickoff once again, brought to you by.
That's what they wanted the first time.
That one ends up back in the end zone. Yeah, much better.
Similar kick, but that time it hugged the ground and got past Estrada and rolled all the way into the end zone. So that 15-yard penalty ends up not hurting Estacado at all. And, Perryton bring the ball out to the 25-yard line to start this second drive. Here's a look at that touchdown. You see a great blocking out there on the outside by Chase Foster. And Estacado didn't roll any extra coverage over there to that side. Two receivers, two defenders. And once Ross made that first guy miss, and there was nothing left but green turf and the fight song.
He's lightning, man. I'm telling you, he's lightning.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a race, was it? It was over early. Here comes Perryton. Schilling back with it, going to run with it, and get very little, maybe 2 or 3 on the carry by the quarterback.
Yeah, just a little quarterback draw right there, and I'm going to tell you, if you do not go up the middle, you rarely make yards on the quarterback draw.
He put him at the 28, a pickup of 3. They're hurrying. He's just looking again to run right up the middle. Has some room this time. A first down. Daniel Dent, first down. And he is going to be marked down at 43-yard line.
That same play, but this time the hole did open up right over the center. Perryton quickly back to action.
Swings it out on the outside to Estrada. Nope, not Estrada this time. It's going to be number 16, and that's Aaron Trevino.
Wide receiver screen pass, or called it stay pass. Wide receiver just stands up. Quarterback gets it to him as quick as he can, but great reaction over there by the Estacado defense to get to Treviso and actually throw him for a couple-yard loss.
Second down and 12. Rolling out of there. Schilling, he wants to run, and he will get a near midfield with that dive forward.
Yeah, Perryton going with a little up-tempo here, which you wouldn't think when you got players going both ways, as many as they do. You can see he scrambles outside. He sees he's got, good yardage ahead. He doesn't slide, does he?
No, he's more of a running back. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Rangers. Straight drop. Trying to keep him hemmed in there. Throws to the outside, caught at the 40-yard line. Going to be a 1st down and all the way down. There's Estrada. That's his favorite target is Gardo Estrada.
First started with excellent pass protection by that offensive line. Gave Schilling a lot of time. He's able to find Estrada on a little out pattern. Picks up the 1st down.
We go again straight up the middle. Going to be stopped at around the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you, they're really counting on a hard pass rush here from Estacado. That's the 3rd time they've run the quarterback delay or draw, whatever you want to call it.
I think the deal is that Estacado's, there's an incomplete pass. I think Estacado's kind of afraid to rush too hard because he's so adept at running away, finding the seam, and getting through. They're trying to keep him hemmed in.
Brings up 3rd down. Make some noise for
Going to be 3rd down and short. About 1 yard needed, maybe a little less. Going to give it to his running back, and he has the 1st down. Daniel Dent 1st down inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. Pick up a 12.
I think all eyes were on the quarterback. Instead, he gave it to Isaac Arellano on a little sweep play around the right side. Good blocking to seal the edge. Arellano picks up 11 and another 1st down for Perryton.
Take it this time. It's Schilling right up the middle. He's going to score. Took it right up the middle, just weaving his way through. Got all the way in the end zone without a really serious hit from the Matadors.
Yeah, you can see they're really not pulling. They've got one little faux block where a tackle comes around a guard, but nobody's pulling. It's just a draw, a quarterback draw. And man.
Pretty good job here on to try the extra point. Will be number 11, Isaac Ramirez. He has it up on its way, and it is good, and we are tied at 7. 8:33 to go in the 1st quarter. And the Rangers go right down the field to tie up the Matadors here on Thursday Night Throwdown.
There's power in keeping it local. Let Commercial Electric put the power back in your hands. For over 40 years, Commercial Electric Generator Sales and Service has kept the lights on and businesses moving forward. We are West Texas's #1 Generac generator dealer, as well as your one-stop shop for sales and service. With us, you don't have to worry about your yearly maintenance. We'll give you a call. Commercial Electric is your trusted team for all your electrical and generator needs.
Call Commercial Electric. My grandmother never met a stranger. If you showed up on her doorstep and looked hungry, she fed you a hot meal. We've taken that same neighborly spirit of service and community to heart for our clients. If you've had an accident, an injury, I'll listen to your story. I'll laugh with you. I'll cry with you. I'll do whatever I can to make things right for you. There is always a plate at my table for you. I'm proud to be a part of the Lubbock community, and I can't wait to meet you.
Kyra Blankenship, attorney at law.
Peace. Now, what do you do if you're Perryton and you don't want to kick it off to these guys back there waiting on it?
We're going to find out what they're going to do.
Ramirez, you know that they've talked about it. Don't kick it to Ross. Don't kick it to Bozeman. So they'll kick it really short. Picked up about the 33-yard line, coming back up the field, going to be near midfield. You know, when you do that, you don't kick it off to them, but they get great field position.
It's Gary Brooks this time, and he's one of their running backs. Doesn't get as many carries because of Ross and Bozeman, but he is a talented young man as well. And so they choose not to kick it to Ross, but that short kick and the fact that Brooks did not call for the fair catch and returned it up to midfield, excellent starting field position for the Matadors.
Short field once again for the Estacado has a fumble recovery, and now they're going to throw it on the outside. Oop, took off before he caught that one. Trying to get a head start up the field, trying to get the ball out to number 14. Dotavius Bass is wearing 14 tonight instead of 24.
Yeah, David, that's one of those where your feet say, let's go, and your eyes say, I'm not ready yet, but you're just ready to go.
Going to be second down and 10 for the Matadors. Two wideouts up top, one split out here to the near side, two backs in the backfield. That's Cedric Ross, and he's on his way again. 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5 touchdown. Cedric Ross, touchdown Matadors.
They're going to bring it back with a flag, and they caught Chase Foster this time on a hold down the field. So part of that's going to come back. We'll see exactly how far they mark it off. Boy, what a great run right there by Cedric Ross. The jump cut he made in the hole to get back going against the grain is why he was able to get back into the end zone again. But like I said, part of this is going to come back on a holding call, and it was a good call.
You know, last week, Terry, over in Levelland, 33 penalties, 17 on Estacado, 16 on Levelland.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, and there was no need for this, really. I mean, Ross was going to Ross was going to run by the guy anyway. You know, that's the sad part of it. But he was given an effort. The penalties will kill you.
They will kill you. Second down and 20 now. That great field position, still good. Here he goes again, this outside on the outside. It's going to be Bozeman. They look, he's just so smooth. James Bozeman with the carry and a nice gain on that first down run.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he slipped right by the sideline or if he's, see, I think he slipped.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think he might have turned that down the sideline.
Go again, cut back inside, Bozeman again. Over Daniel Dent, first down for the Estacado Matadors.
Same play coming back to the near side, a little power sweep here around the left side. I tell you, you got to credit the offensive line first of all. It was Andre Smith, left tackle, caving down that side of the line. Bozeman, great running room on those two plays, 28 yards on 2 plays, and erase that penalty real quick.
Derek Ward back to pass, going to throw it up over the top. A little too much arm on that one.
Yeah, I think there was a little miscommunication there with the offensive line. The guy that actually got in his face went through untouched. Went right by IHOP, you know?
Yep. Cedric Ross was down there. A couple of receivers in the same area. Ross, one of those. Tried to release to it, but just a little too far. Second and 10 now for the Matadors. Twin receivers to either side. One back in the backfield. That's Bozeman. He's got it. Going to be tackled immediately. Really nice job by the Rangers right there. Big number 72 getting off the bottom of the pile, Jerry Hernandez.
Ran that one down from his nose guard position. Got actually right defensive end position, and got through the line of scrimmage. Got to Bozeman before he could get ahead of steam going. It was kind of that sweep play going around the right side this time. Well defended by the Rangers. Big third down coming up here for both teams. Perryton has been unable to stop Estacado thus far, but the Matadors need a big play to keep the drive alive.
They need 11 yards here on third down. Might be 4 down territory where they are. Derek Ward back to pass, going to throw it up over the top. It is a little too long again for Ross and out of bounds.
A little bit of pressure that time on the interior. Forced Ward out of the pocket and a couple of steps to his left and throw it down there and give a playmaker a chance to make a play. But that one sailed a little bit high and wide and out of bounds. So now that third down turns into a big fourth down.
And the Matadors, well, I saw Ross come off the field. That would not seem to be what you would want to have happen.
I think they're going to have to call a timeout, 9 seconds on the time clock.
There you see the Matadors around Coach Eric Ward. Offensive coordinator Rashawn Bell.
Timeout, Estacado.
And there will be a timeout on the field. 7-7. Matadors with a big fourth down coming up when we come back.
I'd gone to school, I'd started college, and just not done particularly well.
This is Holden at 10. No budget, no spending alerts, no shot. And this is Future Holden. When Holden was 10, Mom signed him up for Lubbock National Student Visa debit card. That first account helped him learn about money early, smart spending, budgeting, and a cash bonus for good grades.
So, what do we use our cash rewards for?
We took Bella to prom.
It's not too late.
Still talking about it on the sideline. Coach Eric Ward and his staff along with his offense, and it looks like I think they're going to bring the offense back out, Coach Dean.
They're in a spot on the field where it makes all the sense to go for it, even though it is 4th and long. You're not going to gain a whole lot out of a punt unless you downed it inside the 10-yard line. And I'm sure Coach Ward, knowing especially the way Perryton went down the field that last time, needs to put points on the board every chance he can get. And with the athletes they put out on the field, can't blame him a bit for rolling the dice a little bit right here.
Going to go twin receivers to either side. One back in the backfield, that's Bozeman. Along the right side of Ward.
Perryton looks like they're bringing the backers. And we're down to 6 seconds here on the time clock.
Now Matadors are tightening it up a little bit here. Back to pass. Starting to throw left, now goes back right. Still looking, throws, knocked away. No flag, good defense. Excellent defense by Gordo Estrada. Trying to get the ball down the field that time to Damari Kyles.
First of all, got pressure on Ward, got him out of the pocket again, and playing zone coverage back behind it. They had a guy sitting over there in the defensive left flat that did a real nice job of holding his position in pass coverage, but eyes on the quarterback in case he turned into a runner. And he broke up on Ward as he thought he was maybe going to tuck it and try to run for the first down. I think that little bit of pressure late also made that ball sail a little bit on J. Rick Ward. And a good break out of the safety to knock it away, and Perryton takes over.
They've got the ball now, 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. See what the Matadors did on the sideline to try to slow down this Perryton offense. There goes Schilling again, going to have a nice gain again across the 40 up to around the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, he just seems to be able to find a hole no matter what's going on. Pretty good little athlete.
He is. There's D.D. Traylor there on the stop. But big run, going to be 2nd and short. Quick pass to the outside, caught out there. Matadors rally quickly to the football. That pass completed to Marco Nahara. And that'll be a first down. Daniel Dent, first down. There you go. Yeah, they stepped up in there and knocked Schilling down. Good job on the defense. Ryan Robinson, he's one of the top tacklers for the Matadors this season.
That time he didn't bail out in pass coverage. He kept his eyes on the quarterback the whole time, filled the hole right up the center gap, and then made a good, strong tackle on Schilling.
2nd and a little over 10 now. Lost just a little bit on that play. Schilling back to pass, looking to throw. Goes underneath, caught. Good coverage by the Matadors. They're right there. Pick up about 3 or 4 on the plays. He got the ball out there to Kane Kinney, number 12.
Yeah, that offensive line for Perryton is doing a good job, you know, to give Schilling time back there to find 2nd and 3rd receivers.
Good defense. Malachi Pratt was the guy that had a hold of the jersey and hung on. Schilling's just a junior, and so is their other top player, Gordo Estrada, both just juniors. Back to pass again. Going to throw it on the outside this time. Makes the defender miss, and then up the field for another Daniel Dent first down. That pass once again complete to Marco Nahara.
It's kind of the safety valve receiver just sitting down over there on the sideline. Estacado missed one tackle. He's able to get ahead and pick up that first down.
That one kind of went underneath that one. There's Nahara again. He's inside the 30 of the Matadors.
Yeah, trailer that time broke, and immediately you think an interception. It looked like it was going to be an interception, but he just didn't quite get there.
Nahara's got only 11 receptions on the year. He's got like 3 here in this ball game already. He's going to run again left side. Thought he might try to take it wide, but he decided to run it up inside. There wasn't much there because the Matadors kind of had it jammed up.
Got enough for the first down, though.
Daniel Dent first down. Under 4 minutes to go in the first. Back to pass. Schilling has a man on the sideline. It is caught inside the 10. It'll be another Daniel Dent first down, and it'll be first and goal for the Perryton Rangers.
Nahara that time running a little wheel route out and up on the far side of the field. Zone coverage all went inside with the receivers on their end breaks. Left Nahara wide open over there on the far side. Another excellent thrown ball by Schilling.
D.D. Trailer made the stop. Here's the give, right side, spinning inside at the 5. It's going to be number 21.
Yeah, because then you talked about Perryton needing to control the ball, keep it away from that electric offense. That's exactly what they're doing.
They're in the sideways collision red zone. Now they're in the touchdown. And once again, it's going to be Isaac Audiano with the touchdown.
Same play back-to-back, sweep around the right side, same one they scored the first touchdown on, and we really credit the right tackle that time caving down this defensive left side for Estacado. And Ariano easily into the end zone, got 6 on first down, 2 and a touchdown on second down.
Extra point up and good by Isaac Ramirez. And just that quick, they missed it. What have we got?
Got a flag.
Got a flag. So they haven't put it on the board yet.
Yeah, I saw the flag come, but all the players departed the field, and I thought maybe I had just kind of hallucinated seeing the flag up in the air.
Going to have some more discussion. Go down there. Somebody go down there.
Get that drone.
We ought to get that drone, drop it in on the discussion. That's Kelly Robinson. He's the referee tonight.
Been doing this a long time.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the team, not an individual, on the defensive team. Number 52, without a hand on the ground, make contact with the offensive line. That's a penalty. Reports on the kickoff. 15-yard penalty for the kickoff.
So the extra point was good, 14-7. We'll figure out what happened and report back to you when we come back. Perryton's up 7 on the Matadors. Thursday night throwdown.
If you've been thinking about a new high-efficiency hearth appliance, don't wait. Visit West Texas Fireplaces to be shown beautiful options that qualify for the $2,000 biomass tax credit. This $2,000 tax credit ends December 31st, so take advantage of the savings now. From simple charm to bold and modern fireplaces, West Texas Fireplaces, for elegance, beauty, and comfort. Avenue A Lubbock and WestTexasFireplaces.com.
I'd gone to school, I'd started college and just not done particularly well. The thing for me was the time commitment for the courses, like 16-week courses were just really long. And so I heard a lot of folks talking about Wayland and the opportunities there. And the thing was, there were folks that looked like me, and there were folks that were my age, because I was a whole lot older when I started back. Seeing them be successful, it really did push me and drive me to want to get to the finish line.
That subdivision won't build itself. You need equipment that's built smart so you can work smarter. That's built to deliver more comfort, more productivity, more get it done right. That's built around a durable Kubota engine you can depend on, with skid steers, track loaders, wheel loaders, and the world's #1 selling compact excavator for 20 years. The Kubota construction lineup shows up ready to work every day. Visit your local dealer today.
Kubota at Terry County Tractor. Excellent service, quality equipment.
Welcome back here to Plains Capital Park, Lowry Field. You see the score there. And we don't really know exactly what the call was. Either one of you guys want to explain it to everybody?
My understanding of it is that number 52 for Estacado, which is Milton Doss, either lined up on the line of scrimmage and did not have his hand down on the ground, or he rushed from a linebacker position. Either way, he started without a hand down on the ground, and that is a personal foul on Estacado.
Perryton goes onside kick. Tries to get a quick steal here, get a possession. D.D. Traylor able to get on top of it for the Matadors. It's a pretty good kick. It bounced a little too high, but nice job there. But you know, Coach Dean, you talked about that, stealing possessions. Sometimes against teams that, you know, like the Matadors, you try to steal them. There's the, we sure appreciate the Wayland Band Cam, brought to you by Wayland Baptist University.
There's probably two things going to that decision of trying the onside kick. One, the personal foul, which moved the ball up, of course, on the kickoff.
Yes.
Number two, there's no way they're going to kick it back deep to number 1, Cedric Ross. And so, you know, just as well go onside kick in that situation. But great job, good hands by D.D. Traylor to make that recovery, and then put 5 more yards on it for the Matadors for illegal procedure on Perryton. And all of that puts Estacado starting at the 45-yard line.
That's a good explanation there, Randy. Seriously, that was complicated.
Estacado, that penalty didn't really hurt him. Going to give it straight up the middle. Going to dive near midfield with it is Bozeman. And this Bozeman's not a big young man. He's 5'8", 150, but he will flat lay the lumber to you. He plays defense too. He's one of the top tacklers for the Matadors.
Yeah, and if he's got the ball, you're only going to get a glance at him.
But today at the luncheon, Coach Ward talked about, he was coming around the end and he just had a huge collision, and Coach Ward told him, run around the guy. Said, I like to run into him. Here he is straight ahead again, going to be short of the first down. But it'll leave only a couple of yards, 2 or 3 yards needed. Bozeman with another carry.
Yeah, right now talking about, I don't know time of possession, but I know that Perryton has got 9 first downs to Estacado's 2.
Whoa.
Perryton's got to be offsides, don't you think? No flags. Boy, he timed that out perfectly.
Bozeman again brought down, going to bring up another 4th down. Now this one, they went earlier and did not get the 4th down conversion.
Maybe single wing time right here and go with that power running game most likely, and try to keep possession of it. But Coach talking about the timing of Perryton, they brought a linebacker on that last play, and he did time it out well and hit the perfect gap to get in the backfield and keep Bozeman from picking up the necessary yardage. But here is something Estacado does very well, single wing, and kind of pick their poison who they want to carry it.
Raheem Hunter's number 45, and he's a load. He'll come around the outside and block, get the ball to the 40. There's a Daniel Dent. First down for the Estacado Matadors and Cedric Ross.
That's a good counter for Estacado out of that formation. Its line is unbalanced to the far side of the field. but they actually make it be a little counter play back to the short side. Raheem Hunter and number 9, Zarian Robinson, serving as the lead blocker. But to be able to run that ball back to the short side is a big deal to go against a defense that you know is shifted over to the power side.
Cash Wheeler made the stop for the Rangers. Bozeman direct snap this time. Going to run it to the outside. Cuts back in. Good sidestep. 20 to 10, 5. Touchdown. I think it's in. He did not step out. And that was a heck. He had a couple of moves on that one that were just awesome. James Bozeman.
You know, what impressed me was the immediacy of acceleration once he squared off with the last defender. We watch it here, and you can see he goes to the outside. Now he's got one man to beat right here, and then it was no contest. It's like I'm putting it in second gear and see you later.
The athletic ability of James Bozeman and Cedric Ross. On the kick, the extra point, Esteban Rodriguez. Kick is on its way, and it is up and good. And Estacado has come back to tie this. Well, there's another flag down. So,
yeah. Well, I don't know how he missed blocking it.
I think it went under his arm.
Yeah. You know, you teach a kid who's laying out is that you lay out at the ball, not the man. And I do think it went under his arm because the kid did not lay down with hands going toward the ball. Yeah, it is. Look at it.
Up there, penalty's going to be on number 12, Kane Kenny.
Decision for Coach Ward right here. Half the distance to the goal line, line up and go for 2.
Yeah.
You know, wouldn't tack that extra point on there and gain the lead. They do have the kickoff team out on the field. He may not do that, but that's got to be part of the thought process.
Well, that's only the second penalty for Perryton.
On the defense, that penalty refused.
They decline the penalty and take the point. 14-14 now. There you get a look at Bozeman on the sideline. That's, well.
He ran into him.
Yeah.
He did not rough him, but he did run into him.
Yeah. We almost roughed him.
Seems like you ought to have to run in harder than that, but.
Look at the acceleration right here.
Oh, it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing how quick he gets to full speed.
Like in 3 steps. And
the problem right now, guys, is not the Matadors' offense.
That's right.
The Matador defense is the problem so far in this ball game.
And their defense has really been shining the last week or 2.
They have struggled. There's the T-Mobile Fiber kickoff. They kick it deep, taking it at about the 5-yard line. That's Estrada. Go to Estrada. Good job by the Matadors. Squared him up, got him down at about the 21-yard line. On the stop that time, it's going to be Zach Mayo-Rendon and Damari Cowles.
Guy that deserves a lot of credit. Look at number 0, Gary Brooks. Throws up 2 guys. They used to call him the wedge buster. They don't do that anymore because it's illegal to bust the wedge, illegal to set a wedge anymore. But Gary Brooks ran through 2 guys, took 2 blockers out of the picture, and that'll let some others get to Gordo Estrada before he got very far up the field.
Well, Estacado's been trying to figure out what to do with kickoffs, so I just kick it deep every time and do that again.
Ball's going to be at the 22-yard line. But different running back this time. It's going to be Caden Willis, 180-pounder, a senior.
Caden Willis on the carry.
Same play, a little different formation. Had 3 tight receivers that time. Did a good job blocking down with 2 of them, kicking out with the other one. And Caden Willis on the sweep around the right side. Another big hole, sealing that defensive left side.
Ryan Robinson with the stop. Here's the quarterback, Schilling once again. He'll get ahead to the 36-yard line.
Stop on number 12, Malachi Pratt.
Malachi Pratt on the stop that time. You might notice that Donovan Torres is not on the field, and he's always on the field when the Matadors are playing, but he is injured and out of this ball game. JT Harger's out as well.
He's not a good one to be missing.
No, Torres does so much. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. All tied up at 14, the Estacado Matadors, the Perryton Rangers, here on Thursday Night Throwdown.
There are more than 10,000 colleges and universities in the United States, and only a few hundred are considered to be America's finest. And who is paving the way at America's finest colleges and universities as America's brightest future leaders? Graduates from the Lubbock Independent School District. The Lubbock Independent School District. Your child's story begins here.
McGavick Nissan and McGavick Infiniti are now McGavick Toyota, GMC, Chevrolet, Nissan, and Infiniti. With locations in Lubbock, Amarillo, and Pampa. For your next Toyota, Chevy, GMC, Nissan, or Infiniti, McGavick.
Welcome back to Plains Capital Park Lowry Field. Boy, we've got a beautiful night for football, nice weather. And there you see the check presentation of $2,500 from Optimum to Lubbock ISD. And, a lot of the staff there, Lala Chavez, accepting the check. Those are hard to deposit, those checks, though.
I always heard those big checks were good.
Well, you can't put them in those little drive-up things.
I know.
You know?
It's hard to get it in there, isn't it? Well, Coach Dean, concern for the Matadors is defense. There's going to be another pass to the outside and up the sideline. And once again, it's going to be number 14 on the reception, Marco Nahara. But tell them about the yardage in the first half on the ground for Perryton.
Yeah, got to be a concern for the Matadors. 94 yards on the ground for Perryton in that first quarter, including 64 by the quarterback, Schilling. And the other thing is he only threw one incompletion that whole first quarter. So it's been a very efficient and effective offense for Perryton.
And this is only the second third down that Perryton's faced.
That little quarterback hesitation and then run is going to be stopped short of the first down. That was a third down play. They needed 4, and I think he got 2 maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be a big decision, but they're going for it.
Good job once again, Zarian Robinson, first guy to make contact with him. Fourth down, big play at the Perryton 40-yard line. Going to go under center. Luke is back over right behind him. Estacado almost jumped.
That's what I think they were trying to do right there.
Center did not snap the ball. 6 on the play clock. I think they're going.
Yep, they are. Quarterback sneak.
Shelling straight ahead. He's going to get the first down.
He's going to make it.
It's all the way to the 44-yard line. And that will be a Daniel Dent first down. Perryton Rangers.
Credit that offensive line staying in there. That's a long time to hold your water. Trying to draw them off sides first, then look over to the sideline and get the play and come back and still run it without jumping off sides. And then a little push from the running back from behind gets them just enough for that first down.
Very strategic.
Little tush push. And they go again. Once again, it's going to be Caden Willis. Carry short gain that time of about 4, so it's not a bad gain at all.
No, but here's the thing: Estacado's starting to kind of figure out maybe their offense. It looks like they're not gashing them the way they were in that first quarter.
Ryan Robinson once again on the stop for the Matadors. Try to throw it. As a man just sat down in the middle of that zone, caught and down the field. There's another Daniel Dent first down. This time the completion made out to Alejandro Venegas.
Bring that one back for a holding call.
They are going to do that.
I'll tell you what, though, guys. Schilling threw a strike right between 2 DBs. From this angle, yeah, I think you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. I mean, right there.
Right on the money.
He is really a nifty little quarterback.
That'll That'll make it 2nd down and 16 now for the Rangers.
First time Perryton's been in a long yardage situation, and so it's an opportunity for this defense.
Straight drop out of the shotgun, throws it outside, picked off at the 49.
Count it.
Up the sideline he goes. And he tripped up. That's number 4, Iverson McGuire. He read that perfectly. Pick at the 49 of Estacado, and he ran it all the way back down to inside the 10 at the 9-yard line.
So like they're playing zone defense and doing a great job of reading the quarterback and then getting a great break on the ball. Nice interception up the far sideline. Thought he was going to get all the way into the end zone, but that's a huge play for the Estacado defense.
Yeah, guys, that's the second turnover for Perryton. We got to remember that, like 3rd play of the game where they fumbled.
Exactly right. That's the first play of the game, wasn't it? Yeah.
Second.
Well,
that was first.
Yeah.
What we got?
Some kind of holding or something.
15-yard penalty because they marked it off from the 14, but I did not see what the call was.
Well, that's 55 yards right now in penalties for Estacado.
They've got it at the 29 of the Rangers, though. The Rangers were moving again. Blindside block. Here they go, running outside, trying to get to the corner. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Cedric Ross. Just get him out in space and let him find the slot.
In that single wing formation again, this time he's like the spinner back. He fakes that reverse handoff and spins right back to the power side. You're going to see it right here. Take the snap, spin around.
Yeah.
Watch him hit the hole right here. Great blocking by Bozeman. At previous touchdown run by Bozeman, Ross was one of the lead blockers for him. Bozeman returns the favor this time, and Cedric Ross goes 29 yards into the end zone, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
That was what the Matadors needed. Their defense got to stop with an interception, and then the offense puts it in the end zone to get the lead back. Esteban Rodriguez, another going for 2. And they will pick it up. That's going to be Ross again with the 2-point extra point. So the Matadors up 22-14 now. Big lineman coming off the field, get a lot of credit for what's going on out there. 22-14.
Hey, go long. Heads up. Hey, catch.
There's no catch at Daniel Dent Company. If your car has been through hail, come see us. 0 out-of-pocket, 0 effect on your insurance. Just give us your policy number and we'll take care of the rest. We work directly with all insurance companies and get you a lifetime warranty. Call today for your free evaluation.
Yeah, that's definitely baseball size.
It'll buff.
Life can be sour, but it's not always this cute. If you've been let go from your job, Workforce Solutions South Plains can help. With no-cost solutions for laid-off workers, Workforce Solutions South Plains is the best place to help you get back on your feet. Visit workforcesouthplains.org or call toll-free 866-765-5038 to learn more.
Let's take a look at that interception first off, and then we'll look at the touchdown.
Schilling had been so good all night long. At that time, maybe bird dog the receiver just a little too much. And great read over there by McGuire to pick it off. And then here's the touchdown. Again, you see just athletic ability, but help with a lot of good blocking as well. Talked about Bozeman, but another one out there, Demarie Kyles, also giving a good block from his wide receiver position. And it doesn't take much of a seam. It's kind of the story. Talk about efficiency of the Perryton offense, but big playability. Coach Conner talked about that in the pregame. These guys for Estacado have a chance of hitting a home run anytime they get the ball in their hands.
Well, the only way you really got a chance, if one of those two, Ross or Bozeman, is if you're playing tag.
You might be able to touch him.
Yeah, maybe.
maybe.
I thought you were going to say your only chance is one of them missed the bus.
Yeah.
Well, that may be more realistic.
I would turn the bus around.
I promise you, they don't miss the bus. The bus ain't leaving.
No. T-Mobile Fiber kickoff, going to be deep again.
Great
Caught
kick.
at the 5, back inside to the 4, up the field across the 15, and hammered down at about the 17,
So
18.
why are we not kicking it deep every time?
Do not know.
That was a great kick.
That was Gordo Estrada on the return, but not much there for him.
No, you know, he's a kind of a super athlete for them, and we hadn't heard much from Estrada.
No, not yet. Now, he's their top receiver. He's got 9 touchdowns on the year receiving.
Well, he does a little bit of everything, I think, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's kind of, yeah, you're right. He plays all over. They go both ways. He and the quarterback both. Schilling back out there, going to fake it and knock down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was Robinson that knocked that down. Otherwise, on the quick slant, they had that receiver open. Good heads-up play. And he's celebrating. He's feeling good.
Hey, coming up on the Chad Jones halftime show, Pete Christie recaps the first half here with highlights as well as update scores from around the South Plains. Across the 20, up to around the 22-yard line.
I'm telling you, I think Estacado's defense has now seen their package, and they're starting to kind of figure it out.
Chris Arguello, sophomore on the top tackle right there. The number 21, Isaac Ariano. Going to be 3rd down and 6. Matadors can keep some momentum going, get a stop right here. Sheldon sends Ariano in motion. Pump fake right, going to throw back to the left. Picked off at the 20 to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown Matadors. And very well deserved. D.D. Trailer.
Yeah, they were going to throw a little tunnel screen out there.
Yeah, they had it well set up. Also, it's a nice, well-designed play for Perryton, and Schilling hit Jackson Castanon right on the number, but it popped off of his shoulder pads up into the air, and just another athlete for Estacado making a play. D.D. Trailer with the interception and return back into the end zone, and all of a sudden Estacado has blown this one open to an extent.
Going to go for 2 once again. Trailing by 14. And a direct snap back to Bozeman. He'll get into the end zone. When they bring big number 45, Raheem Hunter, you know that wherever he's going, they're going to be.
Stranger. If you showed up on her doorstep and looked hungry, she fed you a hot meal. We've taken that same neighborly spirit of service and community to heart for our clients. If you've had an accident, an injury, I'll listen to your story. I'll laugh with you, I'll cry with you, I'll do whatever I can to make things right for you. There is always a plate at my table for you. I'm proud to be a part of the Lubbock community, and I can't wait to meet you.
Kyra Blankenship, attorney at law.
Helena and Annie Clausen here with PK Construction.
For over 30 years, you've known us for our excellent window services on your businesses and homes.
We offer the highest energy efficient windows with a lifetime warranty.
Let us use that experience to provide quality windows for many years to come.
And as Peter used to say,
we suggest you get 3 estimates, but make sure ours is the last. I guarantee you get the best return for your investment.
Call PK Construction today.
Matadors gathered around their head coach, Eric Ward. and got to be feeling a little better. This is a little nervous here in the early part of the ball game, Coach Dean.
Sure was, and especially Perryton fumbled first possession after a huge play, but then two very impressive drives on the move. But Estacado winning that turnover battle 3-0 right now, and that's really the story of the game. One of the stories of the game. The other is the big playability of Estacado.
Here's the T-Mobile Fiber kickoff. Also the sponsor of our Thursday night throwdown. See if Rodriguez will kick it deep again. He will kick it fairly deep. Caught it about the 13-yard line up to the 25. Matadors have him. Gonna wrestle him down around the 28-yard line. That was Gordo Estrada once again.
Stop by number 17, Chase Foster.
Chase Foster down there on the stop. One of the guys on the stop for the Matadors.
Yeah, guys, we were talking about how this ball game started, and Perryton came out with a little, I don't know if you want to call them trick plays, but they were complicated, very well executed, had all the momentum, fumbled, drove down the field a couple of times, and man, all of a sudden Estacado just blew it up.
Reed there keeps the ball. Schilling does. He'll get ahead, and that'll be a Daniel Dent first down. He's good decision there.
Zone Reed that time pulled it away from the running back, and then did a nice job initially going up the middle and then bouncing around the left side. Gets ahead for 12 yards. Tell you what, you can see why they like the ball in his hands a lot.
He'll do it the other way. Faked it to Ariano and keeps the ball straight ahead across midfield. Kind of pushes the pile into Matador territory and around the 48-yard line.
Yeah, you know, he's only 160 pounds, but I'm going to tell you what, guys, he doesn't mind going in there and mixing it with the big boys, does he? Talking about Schilling, the quarterback.
Yeah, he'll put his head down. There you see it right there on Bozeman. The thing about Bozeman, he likes to put his head down too for the Matador. He stood his ground. They go again, going to hand it to Ariano this time, and gets across the 45 and down to around the 43-yard line.
Good pick up on first down right there. Then you get 5 yards on that sweep play around the right side. And, good blocking initially, good tough running by Ariano.
Cooper Schilling. And pull it away again. This time Raheem Hunter's got him and pulls him down at around the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Hunter sits in there at 250 pounds. He carries a load with him.
Stop it up in there. 39-yard line of Estacado, 7:15, the clock running. That to go in the first half. Goes definitely want to stop here. There's room on the outside, inside the 35, and stop there. Driven backwards. Going to be another Daniel Dent first down as Ariano's able to surge ahead and pick up the yardage needed.
Outside zone play that time. And, yeah, may have gotten away with a couple on the outside and also on the defensive edge, but no flag comes out. Ariano picks up another first down.
Looking to throw this time, going deep on the outside, has a man, flag is down.
Yeah. Well, they were just hand fighting each other all the way. But I think Estacado's going to be guilty or held as guilty of the interference.
Gordo Estrada, his intended receiver. Yeah, Matador's kind of turned him around and pulled the towel out. In the coverage back there, Radon Sanders. You got to remember that Donovan Torres is not playing tonight. He is injured, and he's a big guy on offense, defense, special teams, you name it. Donovan Torres is he's really important to this Matador team. Looks like there's a timeout on the field.
There has has not been a punt in this football game thus far.
Yeah, they've gone for it on fourth.
Well, here's the interesting thing. There's been only 3 third downs.
Kristen, she has some information on Coach Ward.
Well, you know, some coaches have a sixth sense for football. Well, Coach Eric Ward now has a 6th son. We'd like to introduce you to the newest member of the Matador family. This is Cross Michael Ward, just precious. Born yesterday, maybe a little soon for him to get shoulder pads, but Mom and Dad sure are happy to welcome him into the world no matter what. Congratulations to the happy couple and the rest of the Ward family. Back to y'all in the booth.
Thank you, Kristen. 6 boys. What is he thinking?
Basketball.
What? Man. There they go again.
Because he can always bring in one off the bench. Isn't that right there, Coach Dean?
That's right. He's still young. He might go ahead and try for the football team. There's Schilling going to go once again. You know, I looked at Schilling's numbers, y'all, and I just thought, and then I watched the score, 56-14 against Liberty. He's really the real deal. Ariano once again on the carry. You know, the Matadors are getting the tackles up the field a little bit, but close to 4 or 5 yards down the field.
That time played it pretty well over on that defensive right side. You'll see penetration across the line of scrimmage, turn that sweep back to the inside, and good pursuit down the line that time. Perryton doesn't run a whole lot of plays, at least running plays. We've seen zone read, quarterback draw, and that outside zone play with the running back. Really, that's about it. Maybe one power play up the middle to a running back.
Second ago, there's pressure, gets away from it, but runs it right in to another Matador.
Yeah, that was Zarian Robinson came put the early pressure on him. Schilling stepped up, and Schilling ran right into 2 other Matadors.
Yeah, Zarian Robinson, it was a trap he had set.
We talked about Rashandrick Smith, big 77, 6'4", 285. He's got a younger brother. I will not call him little brother. Kevondre Smith, 6'4", 300 as a sophomore.
That was him that he ran into.
That's IHOP Jr.
And he swallowed him. Here they go again. Going to be 3rd down and go. Pressure again from the Matadors. Trying to run away from it. Spins around, gets up the field, but he stopped at about the 11 or 12-yard line.
That was an amazing effort.
You see that athletic ability. Watch this spin move just to avoid the pressure early. Slips away. There's Rashandrick Smith. Now the spin move right there to break loose, but finally the solid tackle made by Zarian Robinson.
Some of those guys were getting second chances. That took so long.
Yeah.
In all that carnage.
He came back to him for another shot at it. It'll be 4th down and go. And try a field goal. The ball will be put down at the 19-yard line. 29-yard field goal. And flag flies. I don't know why there's flags on field goals.
Number 74.
Isaac Ramirez.
Repeat, 4th down.
Is the kicker for the Rangers. They are inside the 20, a sideways collision red zone trip this time. Matadors sometimes score, we'd have to say sideways collision red zone after they run past the 20 toward the end zone. Oh, almost blocked. Kick is up, and it is good. So Isaac Ramirez converts. They get some points out of it. I know they were wanted more, but 30-17 now. Matadors lead the Rangers.
A field goal. A field goal does not count as a first down, does it, Randy? Okay.
You're hitting a car crash. You're injured. You're in pain. Your car's damaged and you're not working. Certainly the insurance company is going to take care of your bills and repairs, right? Wrong. The insurance company is moving at a snail's pace and your bills are piling up. You're missing work and can't support your family. Stressful. This is why you need Chad Jones Law. Before you get angry with the insurance company's ridiculous offers and feet dragging, don't get mad. Get Chad.
It is appreciated.
There you get a good look at Chad Jones. Stay tuned for the halftime show. Brought to you by Chad Jones. Pete Christie recaps first half highlights of our game. as well as update scores from around the South Plains and a preview of the Tech's big ball game on Saturday at Arizona State. Chad Jones halftime show.
And it's not about tortillas.
Kickoff taking it up to 21. Got some room up the middle. James Bozeman out in the open.
Count it.
He's going to count it down. 10-5, touchdown. Are there any flags? Well, they turned the lights out, so I can't see. But if there are no flags, kickoff return for a touchdown. But James Bozeman, I think he caught it around the 21. You can tell pretty early. Once he gets even with them, it's over.
Once he plants his foot and decides to break south, it's over.
Watch the hole open up right in the middle. This one was over before it got started.
Yeah.
Only guy standing in the middle of the field was the kicker, Ramirez, and he probably is not a real good tackler. That's not his job. So him one-on-one with Bozeman in that kind of space, that's a no contest. And I'll tell you what, Estacado continues to strike and strike quickly.
Going to go for two once again.
Ball start, offense, number 6.
Ball start by Bozeman.
I just got a little excited.
So what are we going to do now? We're not just going to quit, are we?
They're going to kick it.
We're going to kick it?
Yep.
I'd say go for it again. They will bring in Esteban Rodriguez. He's a good kicker. Holding for him will be number 9, Zarian Robert. No, number 8, Javian Torres. You get a good look at it right there, blocked. And it will be no good. So that was a lot of action there after the touchdown for nothing. 36-17 the score. Guess the block was by number 54, there, Cash Wheeler. Randy, you were talking about the Matadors can strike so quickly. Here it is.
I think you'll be able to see that hole open up from this angle. You see it right here in the middle of the field. Nobody wearing white. And that's just, again, athletes that Estacado puts on the field, especially at this 4A level that they play at, puts a lot of stress on the other team. It's one of those deals. If this was a track meet, Estacado would be in the hundreds of points, and Perryton would be getting the green ribbons down on the other end. And that's not a knock on Perryton. They play hard. They've done so many just really good things here tonight. But just that explosive big playability that Estacado, they can hit you in so many different ways. And it, like I said, it just stresses you as far as the other team is concerned.
Well, jokingly, a few minutes ago, I said they had a chance if they were playing touch football on that kickoff return. If you're playing touch football or flag football, you still didn't have a chance because nobody touched him.
And we're even really close to touching him.
No, you just breathed in the afterburner fumes.
T-Mobile Fiber kickoff coming up right here once again. T-Mobile getting their money's worth tonight. All these kickoffs. This one's going to be shorter. Caught at about the 27 or 8. Trying to figure out where to run. Somebody help me. Devin Medina.
Number 10, Devin Medina on the return.
Couldn't get away from his own guys.
I know.
Looking for a place to go, and the one's hitting him were his own teammates.
Well, they were yelling at him saying, you were supposed to fair catch that.
Yeah. They will have the ball at the 33. Plenty of time. 3:50 left to go here in the first half of the ball game. Perryton has all 3 timeouts left. Estacado with only 1 left.
I'm telling you, they've got a pretty good little passing game. But recently, the pass rush has really gotten after Schilling.
Get him off his mark. He's going to pull it again and run it up the field. It's like It's like everybody just froze right there. He's just weaving up through everybody. Schilling once again.
One thing that he does, he leaves the ball in the stomach of the running back a long time. And I think it really sells the defense on the fact that it's a edge run, and then he pulls it away. And you got to credit the center and 2 guards, and they're doing a nice job on the interior of the Matador defense. Linebackers flowing out of there. Schilling's finding a lot of room right up the gut.
Ariano around the outside. He's got some room. There's another Daniel Dent first down. That last tackle was Ryan Robinson. I don't know how many tackles he has, but a bunch already.
So that outside zone play to the right over there. And Ariano finding a lot of running room again. And I'll tell you, these receivers for Perryton do a nice job of blocking, getting locked on to defensive backs and maintaining blocks. And setting the edge over there by that right tackle as well.
McGuire made that last stop. Boom, right up the middle. No one's home. James Bozeman makes the stop that time on Schilling.
This is the way they started the game.
Schilling is up to 19 carries on the night. You don't see that out of the quarterback very many times, but 130 yards on the ground. Very effective with their quarterback run game tonight.
Estacado's going to call a timeout. All right, there you see Coach Ward trying to get this Perryton offense stopped here on Thursday Night Throwdown.
There's power in keeping it local. Let Commercial Electric put the power back in your hands. For over 40 years, Commercial Electric Generator Sales and Service has kept the lights on and businesses moving forward. We are West Texas's #1 Generac generator dealer, as well as your one-stop shop for sales and service. With us, you don't have to worry about your yearly maintenance. We'll give you a call. Commercial Electric is your trusted team for all your electrical and generator needs.
Call Commercial Electric.
Pete Christie here in studio. Coming up on the Chad Jones halftime update, we'll look at other games being played on Thursday night, and Texas Tech on the road again, facing last year's Big 12 champion. We'll preview Arizona State and Texas Tech, all coming up right here at halftime.
Right back to the action. Coming left this time. Matador's corralling around the 25-yard line. That's going to be Ariano once again on the carry.
Come around that left edge, and again, good blocking over there. Ariano, he's up to 50 yards himself on 9 carries.
There he goes again, the quarterback Schilling. Bozeman stopped him.
For 160 pounds, that's a tough little guy right there.
Number 2, Cooper Schilling on the carry.
I mean,
Cooper Schilling.
Yeah, he's got the majority. Here's the deal. He's making all his yardage right straight up the middle, guys.
I think this is a good move by Perryton to time this thing down to the 2-minute timeout.
Yeah.
Because one thing about it, they haven't been able to stop Estacado. So ideally for them, they want to score but not leave very much time on the clock.
They're doing a good job of that.
I think everybody's getting kind of tired a little bit. It's been up and down the field. 36-17. 2-minute timeout here on Thursday Night Throwdown.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well, paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marsha Sharp Freeway.
All right, there you see it, the score and everything at the bottom, the 2 minutes left.
That's a good shot right there. Really beautiful shot. Kudos to the camera crew.
We got the KCBD camera crew, the pros in the business out here.
Hey, they are good, let me tell you.
And then we have the drone shots, which are really nice. The fancy lights here at Plains Capital Park. Here's Schilling. Going to give it to Ariano, has some room, turns it back inside to the 5, spun around down to the 2-yard line before the Matadors can get him down. Malachi Pratt, one of the guys, number 12.
Bounces that one a hole wider than he had been running and finds a huge gap out there. I'll tell you, Ariano runs hard as well. He and Schilling both, a couple of tough kids to get down on the ground.
Have an injury now, one of the Matadors now down on the field. Todd Faison, longtime trainer at Estacado. You see how good he is? He's already got him up. Spinning around. Yeah, I think he's in that massive humanity there, spinning around. Coming off the field pretty much under his own power. D.D. Traylor. They need D.D. Traylor in the ball game.
No. Look at it. He's coming in from the outside.
Yeah.
Makes the initial hit, and then I think a couple of Matadors coming from the inside kind of hit him. Maybe a little whiplash.
Well, the hit he put on him was pretty forceful. When Traylor first hit Ariano.
Hey guys, here's the bad thing. They may actually score too early. You know, when you're watching college and NFL, you're thinking we give them time to throw the ball and get down and get another score.
Yep.
Well, when Estacado scored from 71 and 62 and kickoff returns.
Coach Ward wanting to talk it over with our referee, Kelly Robinson.
By rule, we'll have a 10-second runoff. As the Estacado team falls out the last 2 minutes, and Estacado is out of timeouts. Perryton will have a 10-second runoff. The clock operator will reset the clock to 1:41. Thank you.
That'll help a little bit.
And you'll start the clock on my mark. Thank you.
Now, if they can, they'll run this whole 40 seconds off as well. We'll see if they do. They have that opportunity.
I think they're going to do it. Josh Hernandez is the coach. His second year at Perryton. He's 7-11 through that first year and through the games of this year. Perryton's 3-4 on the season and 0-1 in district. They are going to run it all the way down. I wonder what Cooper Schilling's thinking.
I don't know, those linemen going, why are we doing this?
Now Perry.
That's good coaching by Perry.
That is, that really is.
They put their linemen up there, and they knew exactly what they were going to do, and ran that whole 40 seconds off the clock. Nobody flinched, and Coach Hernandez and his staff were all over it. That's good coaching on the far sideline.
Now the Matadors need really, it's one of those momentum plays right here. Could really hurt the momentum of Perryton to get a stop here, and it would really help the momentum of Perryton if they get this touchdown. There you see Big 12 college football, the Texas Tech Red Raiders versus the Arizona State Sun Devils, 3 o'clock Central Time on Fox 34 KJTV. I like it when it's on Fox. Now I think we're going to actually snap the ball.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm taking bets on who's getting it. What do y'all think?
It's 1 or 2 guys.
I think Schilling's keeping it. Although Ariano's shown a little bit here in the first half. Schilling's not even going to fake anything, just runs it straight to the goal line. I think he got in.
No.
Just short.
The official on the far side said
somebody got there just in time for the Matadors.
It actually works out even better for Perry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop him inside the 1 yard line, and clock is running. They can take this way, way down.
Bozeman and D.D. Traylor, who's already back in the ball game on that stop. Just going to try to power it across here.
Oh, we got a flag.
Tush push.
Oh, no. That's illegal procedure against Perryton.
That'll back them up 5.
Illegal formation. On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. Second down.
Now, if you don't get in, you were talking about momentum. Now, if you don't get in, you're thinking we burned a minute and a half.
I think we got to deal with that 10-second runoff deal again.
Yeah.
32 seconds left. And the game clock starts. Under center is Cooper Schilling. Going to roll out of there. Pressure coming. Spins away. Tosses it forward for the touchdown.
That's a dandy little heads-up play by Schilling.
Gardo Estrada. He was going down. He spun out of one tackle, spun into another Matador, but right before he goes down, he tosses it forward. This is like Patrick Mahomes. There it is. Look at that.
Bootleg action and really heads-up play there by Schilling to take that pressure and still have his eyes downfield to find Estrada.
Their second timeout and a half.
Timeout on the field. Perryton wants to talk it over. Going to go for 2, I'm guessing. Dallas Cowboys playing pretty good. There you see them, though, against the Washington, whatever they are. The Washington Redskins for us old guys. It's the Cowboys and the Indians. And then Philadelphia and Minnesota. Sunday night football. That'll be great. That'll be Atlanta Falcons. What a big win they had this past week. This time against the 49ers. You're just not invincible. That game's going to be a 7:20 kickoff. But you know, you thought the Philadelphia Eagles were invincible, and they've lost 2 now in a row. We can figure that out.
And the Lions.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right, here we go. One back in the backfield along with Schilling going for 2 here, looking left, going to throw. Knocked down. Good job there by Zarian Robinson. And there's 20 seconds left. I think we got to get a couple more timeouts in here.
I think we're all out of timeouts. We got one more on the board.
I know this. Perryton's got to find a way to tackle Estacado maybe twice, depending on what they do on the kickoff. I'd almost go onside kick where there's no return, but then they got to find a way to get Estacado on the ground in this last 20 seconds because there's still, if Estacado can snap it, they have enough time to score.
Exactly right. In fact, you know, they're over there talking about right now, what are we doing on the kickoff, because it's really a problem.
Special teams coach up here in the press box, he's got a chart of the Estacado return team, and he's put an X on everybody that he says not to kick it to. They started on number 1, but now they said don't kick it to 0, don't kick it to 6.
Yep.
You know, and so they're running out of people to kick it to.
Kind of like your idea of an onside kick.
Number 1 said draw. On kick for the Rangers.
I think there's only one guy out there that's No, yep, 56. That's it.
Isaac Ramirez will tee it up. This being a kicker has gotten really complicated at all levels, especially in the pros.
What a kick.
That was a good one. Going to go out of bounds, so it'll be a penalty. And he'll give the Matadors pretty good field position, and maybe a couple of where is the booth? Oh, there it is over there on the other side tonight.
Free kick out of bounds. On the kicking team. Ball will face the 30-yard line. First down.
So that will put the ball at the 30. You get a good look at us up here in the press box. We're happy to bring you this ball game. Terry Connor, Brandon Dean, and that's me in the red cap. Terry in the gray one, and
Randy with the beautiful hair.
Yeah, I know it.
We covet his hair, don't we, David?
No doubt about it. But these are fun Thursday night throwdown ball games, and enjoy bringing these to you thanks to KCBD and what they're doing here with Thursday night throwdown. And thanks to our athletic director, Mike Meeks, He really pulled a lot of this together to make this happen. Here come the Matadors. Looking for a little seam, and Ross going to step back toward the middle. You can't quit if you're playing defense against the Matadors.
Well, he only had one guy to beat.
Trying to work his way back in there. Matadors do not have any timeouts, and it looks like that's going to be the final play of the first half.
They want to run another play.
Well, they ought to snap it. They're going to have to hurry. They're not going to get it done. There's the horn. Coach, we'll have him in just a minute. There you see his brand new baby boy just born a couple of days ago, I think.
Yeah.
And Cross Michael Ward. Now we're going to get Eric Ward here on the sideline momentarily and get his feelings about the first half. There you get a good look at the Matadors heading out here. I bet they're a little tired.
Some of them are for sure.
There's Rashandrick. A lot of people around the country interested in him. Coach Ward's out on the field. He's coaching up Radon Sanders. So we're waiting on an interview, and he's still coaching. There you see the score in the ball game, 36-23.
We have to go get him.
I tell you what, great coaches just coach all the time, every minute.
Well, he's already a great one, and just his second year at Estacado. But tell you one thing, we're excited to have him here in Lubbock ISD.
I tell you what, he is just a great man, a good guy.
Good character guy, and he's now, I think he's going to head up to the locker room, and we'll get him here in just a moment. Kristen's waiting on him. All right, let's go down to the field and Kristen with Coach Eric Ward.
Coach, your team came out strong tonight. What do you like most about what they executed so far?
You know, they're playing together and they're executing the plays that we call, which is always a good sign. What we need to do is we got to get a stop on defense, and we got to keep playing our game. But we got to bring all three phases together.
Yep. When you say your game, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to you and your men?
I mean, you know, just playing sound football, techniques and fundamentals, not giving away yards. I mean, we're giving away plays because we're not being fundamentally sound.
Yep.
And so we got to go out there and do what we practice during the week, and that's playing fundamental football.
And we love to see y'all moving forward, executing those plays, doing all of that. But you've also had some really amazing plays, some kids running it all the way back. How do you feel about that? Do you practice that, or?
You know that's momentum, and we're taking care of the momentum, but we got to do it on all sides of the football game. So I'm proud of what they've done this first half. We just got to come out a little stronger this second half and just let's play Matador football.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for speaking with us, and congratulations on the birth of your new son.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing you execute in the second half.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
That was Coach Ward, wonderful as always, Texas Tech legend and Estacado Matadors head coach. It's back to y'all in the booth.
Thank you, Krista. Thank you, Coach Ward.
I'd gone to school, I'd started college, and just not done particularly well. The thing for me was the time commitment for the courses. Like 16-week courses were just really long. And so I heard a lot of folks talking about Wayland and the opportunities there. And the thing was, there were folks that looked like me, and there were folks that were my age, because I was a whole lot older when I started back. Seeing them be successful, it really did push me and drive me to want to get to the finish line.
Hey South Plains, Sideways Collision Center is renovating to serve you better. From fender benders to full facelifts, Sideways Collision is open now and ready to help you get your vehicle back on the road. Come see Sideways Collision for windshield repair or replacements, paint jobs, and paintless dent removal. We offer customer discounts to help you save. All insurances are welcomed, and you get a lifetime paint warranty. Expert care and custom paint jobs. That's Sideways Collision Center at 2102 Clovis Road. We'll get you taken care of.
There's power in keeping it local. Let Commercial Electric put the power back in your hands. For over 40 years, Commercial Electric Generator Sales and Service has kept the lights on and businesses moving forward. We are West Texas's #1 Generac generator dealer, as well as your one-stop shop for sales and service. With us, you don't have to worry about your yearly maintenance. We'll give you a call. Commercial Electric is your trusted team for all your electrical and generator needs.
Call Commercial Electric.
There are more than 10,000 colleges and universities in the United States, and only a few hundred are considered to be America's finest. And who is paving the way at America's finest colleges and universities as America's brightest future leaders? Graduates from the Lubbock Independent School District. The Lubbock Independent School District. Your child's story begins here.
What's cooking at the Hook and Reel?
We love our customers. Special occasions are my favorite.
And we had the freshest oysters in Texas.
Yeah, we got wings.
We're proud to support local with Texas beer, wine, and spirits.
Hook and Reel, your locally owned Cajun seafood and bar.
You're hitting a car crash. You're injured. You're in pain. Your car's damaged and you're not working. Certainly the insurance company is going to take care of your bills and repairs, right? Wrong. The insurance company is moving at a snail's pace and your bills are piling up. You're missing work and can't support your family. Stressful. This is why you need Chad Jones Law. Before you get angry with the insurance company's ridiculous offers and feet dragging, don't get mad. Get Chad.
KCBD's Thursday Night Throwdown halftime show, sponsored by Chad Jones Law.
Welcome into the Thursday Night Throwdown halftime report. I'm Pete Christie. Right now, Estacado leading Perryton 36-23. We'll get you back for the second half, but first let's check into some of the action under the Thursday night lights, starting with Thursday Night Throwdown. Perryton taking on Estacado. And of course, great drone shots on Thursday Night Throwdown. Perryton starting with a little trickery in this game. Cooper Schilling going to go to Gordo Estrada, and he's going to make some nice moves getting inside the Matador 20, but he loses the hot potato. Estacado's James Bozeman going to jump on it, recovering it for the Matadors. First offensive possession. It's J-Rick Ward. He's going to go over to Cedric Ross, who gets past the initial Ranger defense, and then speed kills. He is gone. 82 yards for the touchdown. The Big E goes up 7-0. Rangers made a 3.5-hour one-way trip to Lubbock. They respond. It's Cooper Schilling. Schilling going to fake a handoff, keeping himself scamper 15 yards for the touchdown, tying the game at 7. Then down 14-7, Estacado, a direct snap to James Bozeman. He'll tiptoe down and get in for the touchdown. Estacado leading 36-23 at the half. Also, Jayton beat Rule tonight, 66-0. Anton over Lasbuddy, 56-32 at the half. Stay with us. More halftime after this.
Hey, go long. Heads up. Hey, catch.
There's no catch at Daniel Dent Company. If your car has been through hail, come see us. Zero out of pocket, zero effect on your insurance. Just give us your policy number and we'll take care of the rest. We work directly with all insurance companies and get you a lifetime warranty. Call today for your free evaluation.
Yeah, that's definitely baseball size.
It'll buff. This is Holden at 10. No budget, no spending alerts, no shot. And this is Future Holden. When Holden was 10, Mom signed him up for Lubbock National Student Visa debit card. That first account helped him learn about money early, smart spending, budgeting, and a cash bonus for good grades.
So, what do we use our cash rewards for?
We took Bella to prom.
It's not too late to get your own student card.
McGavick Nissan and McGavick Infiniti are now McGavick Toyota, GMC, Chevrolet, Nissan, and Infiniti. With locations in Lubbock, Amarillo, and Pampa. For your next Toyota, Chevy, GMC, Nissan, or Infiniti, McGavick.
Basketball.
Bump up.
The NBA is coming to KCBD this fall.
John Test still got it. Have you been let go from your job and need help finding a new career? Workforce Solutions South Plains can help. Are you 16 to 24 years old and looking for skills and training to launch your career? Workforce Solutions South Plains can help. Are you wanting additional training to land that perfect job? Workforce Solutions South Plains can help. To learn more, call our office at 866-765-5038 or visit workforcesouthplains.org. Proud partner of the American Job Center Network, Equal Opportunity Employer and Programs.
When it comes to personal injury matters, you want a team that is knowledgeable, reliable, and local. You want experience with a record of getting clients justice and quick results. You want Chad Jones Law. Our team will go before a judge and jury to make sure corporate bullies back down and pay up. We'll be here for you every step of the way, listening to you, supporting you, and being honest with you. Chad Jones Law, experienced, focused, and committed to you.
The Thursday Night Throwdown Halftime Show is sponsored by Chad Jones Law.
Welcome back to the Thursday Night Throwdown Halftime Report. The other Lubbock ISD teams are in action Friday, so let's look at their games. The Monterey Plainsmen hosting Tascosa tomorrow night at Lowry Field. 4-3 Plainsmen enter this one winners of their last two. They're 2-1 in district. Tascosa 4-2 overall, 2-0 in district. But both Monterey and the Rebels have wins over Coronado and Lubbock High. This one's 7 p.m. tomorrow night. If you can't make it out, you can watch it on the KCBD Connected TV app or on KCBD.com. Plainsman head coach Jason Sims spoke on their next man up mentality and the keys to getting the win over Tascosa.
We're going to have to make some adjustments from some of the injuries we had last Friday, but as far as where our team is sitting right now, I really am pleased. I mean, you just have to have next man up mentality, you know, and I feel like that's why we do what we do in the off season. That's why we play non-district games and get an opportunity to play backups. And sometimes you just have to shelf some things around. And so, you know, the next kid's got to rise up. We're going to have to do a great job of slowing down their triple option. We can't let them play keep away from our offense. We're going to have to be efficient on offense and not think that we're going to just big play them to death. That's not what's going to happen. You're going to have to be efficient, move the ball, and not turn the ball over. So we want to be at home, make them have to travel a little bit, but it's always fun to play in Plains Capital. You know, they're a well-coached ball club. They do what they do really well. You know, triple option is tough to defend. They've got a really good defense, a lot of size up front, and it's going to be a tall task.
Lubbock High Westerners 1-5 overall, 0-2 in district. They're hitting the road. They're looking to get a win. After dropping their last 3, they are at Abilene. Their opponent, the Eagles, sitting 5-2, undefeated in district, 3-0, coming off a 35-6 win at Coronado. This one's 7 p.m. kickoff from Shotwell Stadium in Abilene. Westerner head coach Juan Rodriguez spoke on the confidence of quarterback Zach Raina and playing a complete game against Abilene.
You know, I think the consistency in our both in our offensive and defenses probably needs to be still a little bit better. I would like to see our defense still continue to improve like they have the last couple of weeks. I thought they played a great first half. We want to build on that first half, and our kids played lights out, and we want to continue that energy as we move forward to the last 3 or 4 weeks of the season. He's got a lot of confidence, you know, and he's, again, very, very relaxed young man, quiet young man. You know, he does things that you know, that sometimes you just like, wow, how did he do that? But he does, you know, and he's quick, he's elusive, he can make you miss. But he understands when to throw the ball and when not to throw the ball, and he tries to limit his mistakes every weekend and week out. Man, we're looking forward to it. I think our kids had a great, you know, game last week. We know what we can do and not do. We know what we've got to fix. One of the things we talked about is a complete game. Going out there tomorrow night is playing 4 quarters, you know, working together to keep our game plan in place. We had a great week of practice, so we're definitely excited, you know, and a lot of respect for Abilene and their staff and their coaches. Great athletes on the field. They're extremely dangerous, multiple in so many areas, and their defense is stout.
And the Coronado Mustangs looking for their first win of the season. They're 0-7 overall, 0-3 in district. Tomorrow night they hit the road taking on Caprock. The Longhorns have dropped their last 3 games. They're 1-5 overall, winless in district. 7 p.m. kickoff from Dick Bivens. Coronado not wanting to try to overlook this one, but they want to get a road win. And Andrew Roy spoke on how his team can continue to grow the rest of the season and the keys of the Mustangs executing on offense.
I think, like we said, defensively, I thought we played better last week than we played in the first half of the season, and our effort is there, you know, and I think that that speaks volumes on our team's character. But there's some young guys that have shown up, and we have some sophomores, Rebel Beckham, and some of our younger guys that are just showing up, and there's just so many bright spots that we can take away from the first half of the season. Just seeing them bounce back, you know, getting back off the ground each week, coming in on Saturdays and coming in on Mondays and getting right back after it. That's a winner's mentality, and it's going to take them a long way in life. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I thought defensively we played really well last week. Offensively, we let some things get away from us, but we feel like if we execute those things and fix those little things that we can beat anybody in this district. We feel like we match up pretty evenly, and you know, going over there to Dick Bivens, you know, you never know what's going to happen. They're going to come out fired up, probably thinking they can get another win, and we're going over there fired up, see if we can get our first wins.
And other big games tomorrow night in the end zone. Midland Legacy visiting Friendship. Paladuro at Lubbock Cooper. Lubbock Cooper Liberty hosting Borger. The War on 84. Muleshoe at Littlefield. New Deal in Abernathy. The I-27 showdown. Borden County visiting Meta. And in New Mexico, Hobbs going to Clovis. End zone coverage starting 10:15 Friday night on KCBD. And be sure to get the brand new End Zone app. All highlights of teams, updated schedules, everything. Get KCBD End Zone Sports app. When we return, we are going to look at the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Stay with us. The halftime report continues.
There's power in keeping it local. Let Commercial Electric put the power back in your hands. For over 40 years, Commercial Electric Generator Sales and Service has kept the lights on and businesses moving forward. We are West Texas's #1 Generac generator dealer, as well as your one-stop shop for sales and service. With us, you don't have to worry about your yearly maintenance. We'll give you a call. Commercial Electric is your trusted team for all your electrical and generator needs.
Call Metro Electric.
If you've been thinking about a new high-efficiency hearth appliance, don't wait. Visit West Texas Fireplaces to be shown beautiful options that qualify for the $2,000 biomass tax credit. This $2,000 tax credit ends December 31st, so take advantage of the savings now. From simple charm to bold and modern fireplaces, West Texas Fireplaces, for elegance, beauty, and comfort. Avenue A, Lubbock, and westtexasfireplaces.com.
Hey South Plains, Sideways Collision Center is renovating to serve you better. From fender benders to full facelifts, Sideways Collision is open now and ready to help you get your vehicle back on the road. Come see Sideways Collision for windshield repair or replacements, paint jobs, and paintless dent removal. We offer customer discounts to help you save. All insurances are welcomed, and you get a lifetime paint warranty. Expert care and custom paint jobs. That's Sideways Collision Center at 2102 Clovis Road. We'll get you taken care of.
I'd gone to school, I'd started college and just not done particularly well. The thing for me was the time commitment for the courses, like 16-week courses were just really long. And so I heard a lot of folks talking about Wayland and the opportunities there. And the thing was, there were folks that looked like me, and there were folks that were my age, because I was a whole lot older when I started back. Seeing them be successful, it really did push me and drive me to want to get to the finish line.
The Smith Auto family keeps growing. For more than 70 years, we've been a family-run business. And from the looks of things, we'll still be family-run for a long time to come.
Love your car. Love your car. Love your car. Love your car.
Love your dealership.
Smith Auto Family, with 4 locations to serve you.
What's your reason to call attorney Chad Jones?
Hurt in a car accident.
Injured at work.
Car accident. 18-wheeler accident.
Tired of fighting the insurance adjuster.
Whatever your reason, if you've been injured, call attorney Chad Jones.
He helps you fight the insurance company.
And get the money you deserve. Attorney Chad Jones.
Chad Jones.
Chad Jones.
If you've been injured, call attorney Chad Jones right now. 806-224-2000.
The Thursday Night Throwdown Halftime Show is sponsored by Chad Jones Law.
Welcome back to the Thursday Night Throwdown Halftime Report. 7th-ranked Red Raiders on the road. They'll be visiting last year's Big 12 champion, Arizona State, 3 p.m. Central Time on Fox. Texas Tech favored by 7.5. Red Raiders lead the all-time series 3-2. Sun Devils are 4-2 overall this year, 2-1 in the Big 12. Tech 6-0, 3-0 in Big 12 play. A victory over Arizona State would mark the 5th time in program history. The Red Raiders have started a season 7-0. And their 3rd time since joining the Big 12 Conference in 1996. Arizona State, though, has won 9 in a row at home. Head coach Joey McGuire spoke about the Sun Devils offense.
They have great chemistry. He always knows where, Tyson is. I mean, I was watching a play where he gets flushed against TCU, and he just catches a phenomenal pass on the sideline. Really special. I think, they've got a really good tight end that's kind of been his security blanket at times, and he catches the ball well. They have a kind of like a Jacoby Williams, like our advanced scout at running back was really comparing Jacoby, and I mean, he's really good. I think, I could be wrong, but I think he's leading the Big 12 in rushing, or he's up there, top 1 or 2 or 3. So they're really good on offense. I expect Sam to play, and man, he's probably fired up to play us.
Red Raider Cameron Dickey rushed for 263 yards last week and 2 touchdowns. His ability to bulldoze over defenders, change directions, makes him a real threat for Arizona State. In fact, he reminds folks of a Sun Devils running back who now plays for the New York Giants.
Yeah, physical runner, will run you over, will run through you. Great contact balance. So I think when you have the ability to run through you and have great contact balance, if you try to take him on not square, or you don't try to tackle him, he's going to bounce off you, right? So you have to be able to tackle him, but he's going to run through you sometimes, and he's going to make you miss others. So I think the balance of his physicality, his pad level, and then his ability to have great contact balance is what makes really, really good running backs, and that's what he is he has those 3 things.
But does he remind you of Scat in any way, physically, or just watching him on film, or nothing?
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously some similarities from that perspective. They're both similar type players, 100%. They're similar type players.
Well, thanks for joining us for the halftime update. I'll be back with the End Zone later tonight at 10 on KCBD. We'll send it back to David Thetford and the crew. You are watching Thursday Night Throwdown on My Lubbock TV.
The Thursday Night Throwdown Halftime Show is sponsored by Chad Jones Law.
Every time you see an attorney on a billboard, think of Chad Jones Law. Chad Jones Law has helped thousands of injured people, and they've recovered millions of dollars for their clients. Auto accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, oil field accidents, all serious accident cases. Whenever you see an attorney on a billboard, think of the law firm that gets results. Chad Jones Law. If you've been injured, call right now. 806-224-2000.
When your cable internet slows down, your life slows down. You fall a step behind.
Come on.
Introducing Fiber Home Internet from T-Mobile with the bandwidth you need and gigabit upload speeds that won't slow down. With fiber, you'll be a step ahead. Really, really ahead. T-Mobile Fiber, just $70 a month for 2 gig speed with a 10-year price guarantee.
This is Holden at 10. No budget, no spending alerts, no shot. And this is Future Holden. When Holden was 10, Mom signed him up for Lubbock National Student Visa debit card. That first account helped him learn about money early, smart spending, budgeting, and a cash bonus for good grades.
So, what do we use our cash rewards for?
We took Bella to prom.
It's not too late to get your own student card.
My grandmother never met a stranger. If you showed up on her doorstep and looked hungry, she fed you a hot meal. We've taken that same neighborly spirit of service and community to heart for our clients. If you've had an accident, an injury, I'll listen to your story. I'll laugh with you, I'll cry with you, I'll do whatever I can to make things right for you. There is always a plate at my table for you. I'm proud to be a part of the Lubbock community, and I can't wait to meet you.
Kyra Blankenship, attorney at law.
McGavick Nissan and McGavick Infiniti are now McGavick Toyota, GMC, Chevrolet, Nissan, and Infiniti. With locations in Lubbock, Amarillo, and Pampa. For your next Toyota, Chevy, GMC, Nissan, or Infiniti, McGavick.
Hey, go long. Heads up. Hey, catch.
There's no catch at Daniel Dent Company. If your car has been through hail, come see us. Zero out of pocket, zero effect on your insurance. Just give us your policy number and we'll take care of the rest. We work directly with all insurance companies and get you a lifetime warranty. Call today for your free evaluation.
Yeah, that's definitely baseball size.
It'll buff.
Whether you're raising a family or building a home, the goal is to start with a good foundation. But if your home's foundation needs help, West Tech Foundation is the only locally owned foundation repair company. We provide honest evaluations, competitive pricing, and affordable repairs. We live here, we work here, and we build the foundation of our lives right here in West Texas. To find out if your home's foundation is solid, please call West Tech Foundation Repair today. Your foundation's important. Please don't wait to repair it.
Winner of KCBD's Best of the West for 3 years running.
Take control of your health and start living better with any lab test now. Choose your test, choose your time, no appointment needed. From women's health to general wellness, we deliver the answers you need, fast, easy, and confidential. Feeling low on energy? Get a boost with half-price B12 shots every Friday. Because your health should be on your terms. Visit any lab test now and take control of your health.
Stats or highlights? Okay. Welcome back to Plains Capital Park, Lowry Field. Here for Thursday night throwdown. The Estacado Matadors leading the Perryton Rangers 36-23. That scoreboard, that number up there is kind of deceiving a little bit, especially when we take a look at the stats, guys.
They're wacky.
They're a little different. Yeah, look at those numbers. Randy, what do you see there?
Well, I think one thing jumps out is just look at some of the numbers that Perryton has over there. 324 total yards, 20 first downs. That's very unusual. Have 20 first downs and a half. Even more unusual, have 20 first downs and be trailing by 13 points. But the big one is, and the offsetter there is those 3 turnovers. That's 3 drives that with that kind of offensive numbers, turn those turnovers into points, and it's a total different look up there on the scoreboard. And the other thing over there on Estacado, you got to remember they had a kickoff return for a touchdown, which is one less set of numbers that's over there on their side. But overall, the eye-popping one, though, is that Estacado's given up 324 yards of offense to the Rangers.
Well, and Coach Dean, here's another thing. 21st downs to 6 for Estacado, and you've got to understand that Estacado scored 5 touchdowns. I mean, really, they've only earned 1 first down. You know where the sticks move. All the rest of them been touchdowns.
They had an interception return and a kickoff return.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yep. The other thing is that last week against Levelland, they won that game 20-13, but they had 17 penalties in the game. They haven't gotten that cleaned up yet. Tonight, 6 for 75 yards, I think. And
yeah, that's correct.
Anyway, the two teams are about set to come back. Well, they're already back out on the field. They're down on the sideline. It's hard to see it. Well, the lights are out.
Yeah, we got the strobe show going on.
It's happening here. There's the shot from up high. I love these shots. Look how beautiful that field is, y'all. You see Magle Field over in the background, and the Lady Plainsman softball field as well. Great thing out here in South Lubbock for Lubbock ISD, and beautiful facilities.
David, you mentioned this earlier, but one of the things that the flashing lights, the strobe lights, bothers me about is after a touchdown, especially the long ones.
Yeah.
You got to wait until the show's over to see if there's a flag on the field.
That's right. We're assuming there's no flag.
Anybody that's ever been in the press box on a long touchdown, what you always look back for, are there any flags? And you got to wait till the show's over to see.
Isaac Ramirez will kick it off. The Matadors did win the toss to begin the ball game. They will get it here in the third because they deferred. Here's a short kick. Going to be taken at the 31-yard line. McGuire with it, Iverson McGuire, and he will fumble the ball. I don't know whether Perryton say they came up with it, but it appears that they didn't, and it was actually Gary Brooks who came up with it.
There's a big hit on this return coming from kind of the side. We're going to see it right here to finish it off. It's going to be McGuire that receives the kick and goes up the field. It's a big hit right there.
Yep.
Knocks the ball loose. Well, it's a bullet dodge right there by Estacado. Great job by Gary Brooks to pounce in there on that ball and wrestle it away. Keep possession for Estacado.
Cash Wheeler with that hit. And Gary Brooks, I really don't know how he came up with it, but he did. Matadors have it in good field position at the 44-yard line, their own 44. Hash mark on the near side. They're going, there they go. And Coach Ward may go with this running offense and snap it directly to a star player. The ball's out again, I think.
And this time Perryton's got it. Yeah.
Cedric Ross fumbled the ball.
It was Isaac.
He's limping a little bit.
Arellano who recovered that for Perryton.
So a submarine tackle coming in there, and that's why he gets up limping. Helmet right down there on the thigh pads definitely knocks the ball loose. And a lot of white jerseys down on top of it. That's a break Perryton needed right there. Down a couple of scores, and to get that early turnover here, he got a chance to get all the way back in the game with the drive right here.
Yeah, if they go down and score, it's only a 6-point game.
Schilling, the quarterback. We didn't talk specifically about his numbers, but they were big in the first half of the game. Good job by the Matadors here, stretching out Ariano. He'll throw him for no gain on that play.
Initially, Ariano thought he was going to be able to get all the way to the sideline and cut up. You'll see him think, oh boy, look at a lot of room out there. Oh, never mind. No, I don't either. And when he turned back up the field, unfortunately, he saw a lot of blue.
D.D. Traylor was one of them that was there, number 5. It's hard to outrun this Matador defense. And where the Rangers have had success is Schilling up through the middle. He's going to throw a quick one, try to set the tunnel screen up. As his man, Gordo Estrada. He'll get across the 45-yard line down to the 44. Still short of the first down by 3 yards.
Yeah, this is that tunnel screen that earlier they had set up, except it bounced off the receiver and went up in the air, and Estacado picked it off, returned it for 6.
D.D. Traylor once again on the stop. 3rd down and 4. Quarterback Schilling going to keep it. He's going to have Daniel Dent first down.
I'm going to tell you, if they need yards, that's where they're going, is right back with that quarterback, right back up the middle. Schilling runs tough right up the middle.
And he's elusive, too. I mean, it's like he's just weaving like in a maze or something, finding his way. First down and 10 for the Rangers. Let's fake it again. Here he goes again. D.D. Traylor's got him around the shoulder again. He gets some help from a lot of Matadors on that one.
This is zone read is what they're running this time. And Schilling, the only way they can stop him right here is a helmet comes off. He's going to have to sit out a play, but that's another good run up inside. You can see it right here. And, again, he just rides that halfback for a long time, which makes, I think, the linebackers flow out of there thinking it's sweep around the edge. And when he pulls it, if the interior part of the offensive line gets those 2 defensive tackles split, then there's a lot of room up the middle.
Schilling has to sit out a play on the sideline. See what they'll do here. And bring their backup quarterback in. He'll hand it to Ariano, that backup quarterback, is Isaiah Herrera. Not much of a gain there on that play. It's going to be 3rd down now coming up for the Rangers.
Pretty predictable here that they would hand the ball off with their backup quarterback. It's a nice job filling, scraping right there by Zarian Robinson. Defensive end's where he's listed, but he's just more or less a find the football guy.
3rd down and 4. Schilling back in the ball game. Going to keep it again. Fighting for the first down. He's going to be short.
Number 2, Cooper Schilling on the carry.
Good field that time by the Estacado Matador defense, and Schilling's going to be a couple of yards short. No hesitation, going right to it. They're in deep into Estacado territory.
They've been running sneak. Let's see what they do here. That's a lot of yards to pick up on a sneak.
4th down 2. Schilling looking to the sideline. Play clock down to 9 seconds.
Yep, they're going with the tush push.
Yep. They push and they get it. Daniel Dent first down.
It's really impressive push by the interior of that offensive line. A little help from the back behind, but a lot of movement up front, and that's a lot of beef in there for Estacado. You see them stacked up in there, defensive tackle, but offensive linemen were lower. They got Raheem Hunter going backwards in there in the middle of that defensive line, and that push for them to pick up 3 yards when everybody in the house knows it's coming. You tip your hat to the offensive line.
Your left tackle, Gutierrez, is a 300-pounder.
1st and 10. Big hit. Gordo Estrada with the catch. That's James Bozeman. We told you he liked to hit.
He kissed him right face to face.
Stop by number 6, James Bozeman.
A little run pass option this time, and see Schilling pull it out and then go to the backside away from the ball fake. And that's a well-thrown ball. That way Estrada could catch it and protect himself on that big hit. Pick up about 6 yards there on 1st down.
Schilling, pressure coming, spinning around, can't get away, going to be sacked.
That's a word you haven't said all game long, David.
No.
Is the word sack.
They really haven't been close to Ryan Robinson. What a ball game.
He got the finish. D.D. Traylor was the one that blew it up.
He was the other one that's had quite a game. Those 2 guys have really played well here tonight on the defense. Going to be 3rd down now and 7 needed. Back to pass, throw across the middle, caught at the 11. turns it up to the goal line, touchdown. Pass caught by Marco Nahara, and he put that one right on the money, did Schelling.
And a soft spot in that zone defense right over the center of the field. And Nahara goes down there and runs a curl pattern. You're going to see Schelling here able to see the whole field in front of him. Nahara just runs a curl pattern right in his line of sight, and then able to split those two safeties, conversion into the end zone. And so Perryton converts that turnover into a touchdown and makes this back into a very interesting game.
Extra point is on its way. It's good by Isaac Ramirez. And we've got us a close ball game, one-score game, 36-29. Estacado with the lead on Perryton now after that last Rangers touchdown. 36-30, excuse me. Only a 6-point game here on Thursday Night Throwdown.
I'd gone to school, I'd started college and just not done particularly well. The thing for me was the time commitment for the courses, like 16-week courses were just really long. And so I heard a lot of folks talking about Wayland and the opportunities there. And the thing was, there were folks that looked like me, and there were folks that were my age, because I was a whole lot older when I started back. Seeing them be successful, it really did push me and drive me to want to get to the finish line.
Life can be sour, but it's not always this cute. If you've been let go from your job, Workforce Solutions South Plains can help. With no-cost solutions for laid-off workers, Workforce Solutions South Plains is the best place to help you get back on your feet. Visit workforcesouthplains.org or call toll-free 866-765-5038 to learn more.
Welcome back to Plains Capital Park, Lowry Field. Let's go down to the sideline and Kristen with an interesting Perryton band story.
Hey guys, you know, it's been a long trip for Perryton today to play here tonight. It's roughly 4 hours by bus, but it's even longer if your bus breaks down. Now get this, the football team's bus broke down. They had to turn around, get another bus, but the band would not be here tonight if it was not for the help of Abernathy, who came and saved them, gave them a ride here because their bus broke down as well. That just goes to show you that there's a lot of goodwill, even though we've got competition here on this Thursday Night Throwdown. It's back up to y'all in the booth where kindness is free.
Great job, Kristen. That's a great report. And, of course, you know, you remember you're in West Texas. There's God's country out here and good people. That's what I believe anyway.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
There you see Eric Ward. You got a shot over there at the band. We wondered what was going on with the band when they came and performed and then went back out toward the bus and to a bus. Maybe it was the Abernathy bus, and they wanted their bus back.
They're going to tow them all the way back to Perryton.
How many times have we heard through all these years about the bus broke down? And I'm thankful for them.
We got a close game here, guys.
We do. Here's a little pooch kick from Isaac Ramirez, going to be taken in at the 27-yard line. Looking for some room. McGuire. And not a lot there for Iverson. Going to be taken out of bounds. The Matadors have it back. And I don't know, Coach, you just look at down at the side, it looks a little deflated down there on the Matador sideline right now. Need a pick-me-up.
I was thinking the same thing, seeing the Matadors walk off the field after that last touchdown. And body language was exactly that, a little flat coming out at halftime. And Perryton getting that turnover and going down and score. You know it's not flat on their sideline. They can get us another one right here.
The Matadors need something good to happen here. There's a guy that can do it. Right up the middle, just tripped up. Bozeman almost got loose for another long touchdown run.
Yeah, you said tripped up, and that was literal, David. Just barely caught him.
Three receivers to the left, going to give it straight ahead. Not much there this time.
Middle linebacker Nahara, that shot the gap that time, timed it perfectly again. Got in the backfield and made a tackle on Bozeman before he could get to the hole. You're going to see it right here. See him shooting through the gap.
Yep.
Wraps him up solid. Gets him on the ground.
That, by the way, that last run was for a Daniel Dent first down. There they go again. This time Ross splits the defense. Here he goes. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. That's what you need. Give the ball to Cedric Ross and let him turn on the Jets.
We'll see a replay on that sooner or later. And the move he makes in the hole initially is as elite as you will ever see. Looks like he's going to cut up the field right on the outside shoulder, and then bounces to the outside and finds another gap. And at that point in time, it's untouched to the end zone.
He is a special talent.
He's got special speed.
They're going to line up and go for 2 again. He's going to get the corner again and get in. That's James Bozeman, and you see the speed that Bozeman has. So they converted another 2-point conversion, and they build it back to a 14-point ball game, 44-30. Estacado Matadors on top of the Perryton Rangers here on Thursday Night Throwdown on My Lubbock TV.
Hey South Plains, Sideways Collision Center is renovating to serve you better. From fender benders to full facelifts, Sideways Collision is open now and ready to help you get your vehicle back on the road. Come see Sideways Collision for windshield repair or replacements, paint jobs, and paintless dent removal. We offer customer discounts to help you save. All insurances are welcomed, and you get a lifetime paint warranty. Expert care and custom paint jobs. That's Sideways Collision Center at 2102 Clovis Road. We'll get you taken care of.
This is Holden at 10. No budget, no spending alerts, no shot. And this is Future Holden. When Holden was 10, Mom signed him up for Lubbock National Student Visa debit card. That first account helped him learn about money early, smart spending, budgeting, and a cash bonus for good grades.
So, what do we use our cash rewards for?
We took Bella to prom.
It's not too late to get your own student card.
Welcome to beautiful Plains Capital Park, Lowry Field. That shot, this drone really makes it something special. Beautiful, beautiful facility here. And the Matadors have got it going. Here's our T-Mobile kickoff coming up. Thanks to T-Mobile for their sponsorship of Thursday Night Throwdown.
And lightning has struck again.
Yep, it did strike again.
Man.
You know, you can just tell that he's just moving at a different speed than the other athletes. And they know where he's going, but not a thing they can do. There you go, Drew. Thank you, buddy. There's the drone. Does that have to have that flashing light so an airplane doesn't hit it? I don't think it would. That's not that big of a drone, is it? All right, here we go. The kickoff down to the 20-yard line. Scooped up there, out across the 30. Rolled forward across the 35-yard line. On the return that time, Victor Sandoval.
Big hit coming in there by Jalen Bibbs to finish it off. A pretty good job fielding this knuckleball kick right there.
Yeah.
Which Bibbs come in from the side, make a big hit. Tries to rip the ball away, can't quite get it away. Nice job protecting the football there by Sandoval.
Now let's see what the Matador defense can do. That's really been the concern for Coach Ward tonight. He has not been able to get his defense to slow down these Perryton Rangers. Throw it again. He shut that one out there pretty quick, and that couldn't be handled. They put a little pressure, though, bringing some pressure on the Matadors. Maybe that's the answer.
Well, I think the quarterback and the wide receiver were not on the same page, because I have not seen Schilling be inaccurate all night, and that was either inaccurate or the wrong pattern, and I think it was the latter.
You know, maybe it's a little hard to put pressure on Schilling because he escapes. There he goes. He's going to run it up the middle and be brought down at the 40-yard line. Pretty good defense right there by the Matadors.
Milton Doss that time did a real nice job. He actually played the handoff. He was in great position for that, but saw Schilling pull it away and fell back inside to make the play all on his own. That's a heck of an individual effort right there by Milton Doss.
Yeah, it's really hard on that quarterback when a read man, a defensive end, does that to you.
And Doss is just a sophomore. Straight drop out of the shotgun, gonna throw deep down the field. Matadors are back there, picked it off inside the 20 and about the 18-yard line, trying to go to Estrada, and a great job by Bozeman. You'd have thought he was the intended receiver the way he read that.
That is the third interception tonight for the Matadors.
I'm not sure Schilling saw the deep safety back there because he missed Nahara in the middle of the field. He goes to the outside receiver instead of the post pattern to the inside of the inside of the field, and Bozeman, playing that outer half out there, was able to get back and make the interception. But Nahara was running a post pattern in the middle of the field, and there was not a Matador within shouting distance of him.
Well, the Matador who made the interception is the only guy that could have been covering that deep post in the middle. That shows you how wide open the post was in the middle.
Here it is, another look at it.
The safety on the other side of the field sprinted to the outside on the far side of the field.
So Bozeman, who just got the interception, gets the carry here. You look at Bozeman there. He's not a big guy, but he is tough as they come. He is 5'8", 150. That's probably stretching it on both numbers just a little bit. But he is absolutely a football player. Here we go, wing T once again. Matadors really are efficient out of this offense, formation. They get it, go across the 20, and you know, Coach Dean, there's Cedric Ross again. One of the things they can do out of this particular offensive set is run the clock.
Well, you're right about that. If they don't hit the home run play, but they got the running backs back there at the back, you know, it's a good power formation for them, and I'm impressed that Coach Ward goes to it as often as he does. You know, in his background, coming from Texas Tech, air raid, he was a wide receiver. He knows how much fun it was to run pass patterns, catch deep balls, score touchdowns, and that he is determined or willing, more than willing, to go into this formation and just pound and ground the other team into submission in a lot of ways.
Going right, going left. Ross one way. Now Bozeman coming back to this side. It'll be short of the first down. It'll be about 2nd and 5, maybe 6 needed.
And again, they kind of pick their poison who they snap the ball to. And most of the time, it's going to be 1 and 6, Ross and Bozeman. But they got some other little wrinkles that they can do with it. When Donovan Torres gets back into the game for them, coming back from injury, hopefully next week, well, you know, he's another weapon that they get. And I'll tell you what, Raheem Hunter, you'll see him sitting in there kind of right behind the guard, and he serves as the lead blocker most of the time. He's one of those guys who put the defense on roller skates.
That play from earlier where Cedric Ross scored. This time he'll be tripped up by number 13, Angel Lopez, senior safety.
You were talking about Hunter. Hunter hit his man at the hash mark, drove him all the way to the sideline. Watch this, and you'll see him pancake him right. See him in the right side of the screen. Boom. Now that's a pancake.
There you go. Caden Willis didn't want to dance, but he had to. Ball's at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, a Daniel Dent first down for the Estacado Matadors. There you see it. Boom down there. Good tackle. Anytime you get a hand on him, get him down. Pretty good tackle for Perryton. Here he goes again. Cedric Ross bounces outside. Can't get around Estrada. He'll take him out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds by number 3, Boyle Estrada.
Yeah, poor guy only made 8.5 yards on that play.
Montavious Bass out there blocking for him. You just got to keep getting wider and wider, and then they cut it up inside on you. Do Ross and Bozeman. Be second down and short. About 1 yard needed. There's Bozeman going to the sideline, going to be pushed out of bounds.
I was going to say that would be
there
a late hit.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds. Number 21 on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Had a face mask on it too.
I could hear Kelly good that time. Could y'all hear him okay?
Real well. I could have heard him.
Loud.
I could have heard him without my headset on.
All right, going to be another Daniel Dent first down for the Matadors as they move the ball into Perryton territory at the 39-yard line. The clock is stopped at 2:06 here in the third quarter. Back to a normal offensive set for them, and there they go, stepping through far side. That's Brooks, and a pretty good run there for Gary Brooks.
Holding. Offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Shadrick Smith going to be called for holding.
Good looking play, sweep play around the left side. And kind of see the finish of that hold. He just kind of got his hands around, one in front, one in back, and he was driving. He made it look like a hold. Flag came out. So Gary Brooks going to lose a big gain in his yardage total.
Well, Rashandrick Smith did get a pancake at the end of that.
Yeah,
they had to hold him to get him down there, but he tends to land on you when he takes you down like that.
At 285 pounds.
Big
not fun.
Young man.
That's not fun.
And just a junior. That's a nice run by Brooks, though. Going to be first down and 20. And going to be a loss on the play. Ross can't get around the corner. Going to lose a yard or so.
Jet sweep that time, and good job recognizing the play. And I think there was actually Cooper Schilling that comes through there. We'll sit right here on the replay, fires through and kind of blows the play up initially, and running that back here to the short side of the field as well. Ross runs out of room before he could ever really get a chance to turn up the field. Most of that was due to Cooper Schilling running the alley.
That's second and real long.
Jarek Ward going to throw it, has a man caught at the 28 and out of bounds. What a pass, Dontavious Bass.
Ran a little flood action over there on that far side. 3 receivers to the far side of the field, and had one short, one intermediate, and then this deep flag pattern to the outside and sprint out to his left-handed quarterback threw that one right on the money. And that's a big first down there for Estacado, overcoming the penalty.
Big pass play right there. Great look by Jarek Ward. That's another Daniel Dent first down.
I think that was only the second completion of the night for Estacado.
Hadn't thrown it much. Stacked up in the middle this time. Brooks again with the carry. Brooks is a junior.
The lay handoff right up the middle. Good zone blocking scheme there by the interior of that offensive line. But Shondrick Smith gets most of the recognition on that offensive line, but the rest of them, pretty big young men, and they do a good job as well. I really like how physical Estacado is this year.
Jarek Ward rolling right, going to throw out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he got his arm hit from the backside. That's hard for a left-handed quarterback to be throwing on the run to his right, especially when you're getting pressure from your left side. We'll see it here, and maybe we can see if he does get that arm hit. No, but it was close.
It was close. Kind of a dying quail on that one. But the one he threw earlier was perfect. Pressure coming, blitz, getting away from it is Ross. But they bring everybody, it looked like.
That was Nahara again, middle linebacker on a blitz, and timed it perfectly. And he blew up the mesh point between all three backs that time. First one was a disguise back. That's Brooks going up the middle. Nahara hit him right in the face mask and blew him back into the handoff to Ross. And by that time, everybody knew where the play was, and they were able to get to Cedric Ross.
Cooper Schilling made the tackle. And they're going to let it run down. That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. 2-touchdown lead for the Estacado Matadors over the Perryton Rangers, 44-30. 1 quarter left to go here. Been a lot of fun here tonight in this one on Thursday night Throwdown.
There's power in keeping it local. Let Commercial Electric put the power back in your hands. For over 40 years, Commercial Electric Generator Sales and Service has kept the lights on and businesses moving forward. We are West Texas's #1 Generac generator dealer, as well as your one-stop shop for sales and service. With us, you don't have to worry about your yearly maintenance. We'll give you a call. Commercial Electric is your trusted team for all your electrical and generator needs.
Commercial Electric.
Let's go to Post. We're the city for all seasons, with events all year long. Come by the Stampede Rodeo for summer excitement and fun. Any time of the year, visit our shops along Main Street for clothing of all types and handmade treasures. Don't forget our first-rate museums and live performances at the Ragtown Gospel Theater. And for when the winter comes, celebrate the season of giving with Post's annual Christmas Parade. Any time of year is the right time to visit. So let's go to Post, the city for all seasons.
Fourth quarter time here from Plains Capital Park, Lowry Field. David Thetford, Randy Dean, Terry Connor, all the crew here from KCBD, News Channel 11, and we're proud to bring you this game on My Lubbock TV. Been a great ball game. Well, I don't know, great. It's been a fun ball game. It's been a lot of exciting things happen.
Well, 74 points. That tells you.
Yep. Lots of big plays in this one from both teams.
Not a defensive battle, and not without a lot of excitement.
Eric Ward, the head coach in his second year with the Matadors. He's going to be a great one. Came to us from Wichita Falls. He's a Red Raider. Here they go, throwing it again over the outside. Is it caught? Touchdown!
Perfect.
Beautiful pass. J-Rick Ward to Cedric Ross, and I'm telling you.
Perfect pass.
You got it, Terry, right on the button where it needed to be.
Perryton decided to try to play Ross one-on-one here to the outside and walk the cornerback up in his face. And just a simple go pattern, fade pattern on the outside. With credit to freshman quarterback J-Rick Ward. Perfectly thrown ball. I thought Ross did a great job as well of just kind of holding the defensive player off of him, and then right at the last second, one last step of acceleration and reach up and make that catch into the end zone. That's about as well executed on the fade pass as you can do it.
Well, you know how you coach a quarterback to do that? You say you cannot out-throw him. Just throw it as far as you can, and he'll get there.
That's Devon Rodriguez with the extra point. 51-30. There you go. Gets a good look at it right there. And that's what you're talking about, Coach Dean. How he just slowed up just a hair to keep that defender away and then exploded to the football.
And that is the first fourth down that Estacado has converted tonight.
Well, that was a good one to convert.
Yeah.
He still got his crown on. I think he was homecoming king. He's the king now.
Yeah.
They crowned him before he scored or after he scored. Kind of like checkers.
I hope he's not wearing that under his helmet.
In checkers, you get crowned when you make it to the end down there. And I guess he got crowned after he got in the end zone.
I tell you what, if he played on my football team, I'd tell him, you can wear a crown every play.
He's a good one.
Boy, he is. He's just.
And how soon we forget his brother Bobby Ross from last year.
Yeah.
Who was romping. He was a different kind of back. But he had good speed, but not like Cedric. Bobby Ross he'd run over you. Big, strong young man. Cedric is coming to his own. He was really good last year, but he's really good, much better. T-Mobile kickoff. T-Fiber. Here's the kickoff. Going to be picked up around the 5. This is Estrada. Gordo Estrada, and he'll be taken out of bounds.
Hey, I just kick off deep every time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where they get their best field position is just kick it deep.
It makes a difference here. Hernandez gets enough foot into it that he makes Estrada catch it over his shoulder.
Offside
and,
on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty to the end of the kick run. First down.
That allows the coverage team to get down the field a little bit faster and hurts that field position. That time Estacado tried to get a little head start, but they got caught.
I haven't really, Gordo Estrada is one of their main players, and he is a talented guy, but I haven't really seen him tonight. He's one of the main guys. Ariano's had a good night. Of course, the quarterback Cooper Schilling has had a tremendous night. And here he goes again, running the ball. Ball was forward across the 40, out to the 41-yard line.
I'm telling you, he is a competitive athlete, Schilling.
He gets after it. And he's just a junior.
And he plays great defense.
Yeah, plays both sides, as does Gordo Estrada, and both those guys are juniors. If you're Coach Josh Hernandez, you're excited about these guys coming back. 41-yard line. They really can't fool around long, but they have an offense that can strike quickly. Thrown to the outside, caught out there. Marco Nahara, he'll get up the sideline. Pretty good job of tight roping.
Holding. Offense, number 52.
That penalty is going to wipe out a tremendous individual effort by Nahara.
Yeah.
Made that catch in the flat, broke a couple of 2 or 3 tackles, and then tight roped it up the sideline. Would have had a first down. You get number 52 on the hold, interior part of the offensive line. But here you see the end of that play by Nahara. He's another one of those guys. Had a nice night tonight, playing 2 ways for the Rangers, middle linebacker and receiver. And a guy that's just kind of stuck his nose in there and competed hard all night long.
Schilling calling out the play. Second down and 15 now for the Rangers.
Good rush.
Pressure, they got to him. Right as he was delivering the ball, caused it to be inaccurate.
They did hit him hard. He's still down.
That would have to hurt a little bit.
Well, he was stepping into his throw just as the collision occurred, and I believe the collision occurred simultaneous with 2 defensive players from Estacado. Let's see here.
Yeah, Raheem Hunter's one of them.
Well, he counts for 2 people.
Yeah, and also Malachi Pratt got there just a little after. There you see Raheem Hunter, 230 pounds. Now it's third down and 15. On the tunnel screen again. There's Gordo Estrada, gets tackled from behind to Ryan Robinson. It's going to be short of the first down. Bring up 4th down now for Perryton.
Made a lot of yards on that reception, but he had even longer yards to get to the first down marker.
They have a flag back here at about the 28-yard line.
I see it down there.
They're talking to Estacado, so we're going to bring this one back most likely. And I would assume Perryton would go for it if they leave the ball right there where it is.
It'll be about 4 yards needed or so.
I was going to say, surely
Holding.
yeah.
Offense number 16. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, third down.
I was going to say, surely you would take the penalty even if it's a 5-yarder.
If we can see the hold out there, it is that tunnel screen. It's well set up. That's 16. Probably went right out there on D.D. Trailer, trying to maintain that block. Had to hold on to it for a long time, maintain that block a long time. And that time got caught.
Brings up third, 25.
Third down, 25 needed for Perryton. They have to get all the way out to their own 46-yard line to pick up the first down. Throwing across the middle, caught at the 42, breaks a tackle, 45, first down. Daniel Dent, first down. Unbelievable. Great effort that time, Marco Nahra.
Go back to that last interception that Schilling threw to the outside. Bozeman made the interception.
Yeah.
We talked about Nahra being open in the middle of the field. They went back to that same play. He wasn't as wide open, but he was open.
Now flag's going to come in. What, Terry?
I was going to say on that last play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 52 on the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
I was going to say, I think it was an accidental dig route where you got a shallow post and a deep post, and they ended up being only about 6 or 7 yards apart, but both of them were wide open.
There's penalties on Milton Doss. Yet they're just a little late.
Yeah, just a step. I always say he didn't mean to.
Ball's going to be at the 36-yard line of Estacado. Still a little over 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Cooper Schilling, straight drop out of the shotgun, looking, gets hit again, overthrown, almost picked off by the Matadors twice.
Boy, y'all, Schilling is just taking a beating.
I don't know, boy. They stuck him straight up in the numbers right there.
Jalen Matthews is going to get him this time.
You get a good look at it, but he got popped.
But when we talk about his resilience, he just gets up and goes the next play. And I tell you guys, that hurts.
It does.
It hurts.
Going to be second down and 10 now for Perryton. Going to give it to the running back this time. Straight across. There's D.D. Trailer again on the stop. This time, once again, it's going to be Isaac Ariano.
Good call right there by the Perryton coaching staff. They've been throwing the ball the last several downs. Schilling's been hit several times. They slip a little running play in there and find great success with Ariano around the right edge. And he gets ahead for a first down.
And there he is again on the quarterback keeper, going right back up the middle. I bet he's done that 15 times tonight.
Yep, a bunch. Because he's really good at it.
Yeah.
Stopped by Raheem Hunter.
And number 45, Raheem Hunter. Brings up second and 6 for the Rangers.
51-30, 3-touchdown lead for the Matadors. Back to pass, gonna run with it now, and he's inside the 15, down to the 10. Sideways collision, red zone for the Perryton Rangers.
And another first down.
Daniel Dent, first down to boot.
Kyle Pratt coming up from the safety position that time, tried to deliver a knockout blow on Schilling. Missed him, didn't wrap up. Schilling got by him and ahead for a few more yards to get it down there in a goal-to-goal situation.
Number 2.
Inside, Cooper Schilling once again going to be stopped pretty much, not much on that one, maybe a yard.
Milton Doss again making that play where he's in position to take the handoff and fall back in there and tackle the quarterback. Sitting out there on an island. It takes a real athlete to be able to make both plays, and he was in position to do so.
Back to pass, across the middle, touchdown. Beautiful play, beautiful pass as he got the ball once again to Nahara.
And no flag on the field.
Estacado brought the house that time, brought a blitzing linebacker right up the middle, and Nahara just basically released right into that area. You're going to see it coming right here. Number 9, Zarian Robinson on the blitz. Well, that left the middle of the field wide open, and Nahara just simply runs to the post. A good read there by Schilling, seeing the blitzing linebacker and knew exactly where to go with the ball. They put another touchdown up on the board.
Extra point, up and good by Isaac Ramirez. 2-score game, 51-37 Matadors over the Rangers with 8 minutes to go here on Thursday.
Hey, go long. Heads up. Hey, catch.
There's no catch at Daniel Dent Company. If your car has been through hail, come see us. 0 out-of-pocket, 0 effect on your insurance. Just give us your policy number and we'll take care of the rest. We work directly with all insurance companies and get you a lifetime warranty. Call today for your free evaluation.
Yeah, that's definitely baseball size.
It'll buff. Nope. Nope. Hang on a minute. What is that?
At Legend Pest Control, we don't spray and pray. We investigate, communicate, and then initiate the correct treatment. Bed bugs, roaches, ticks, fleas, ants, lawn and tree insects, rodents, and more. A+ and 5-star rated on the BBB and Google. From lawn and ornamental to general pests, professional and locally owned. No rush, just results.
Give me a call. Make it Legend Pest Control.
Welcome back. Plains Capital Park, Lowry Field. Let's take a look at that last play here.
See the middle of the field open up. And again, that's Robinson on the blitz. You'll see the back of his jersey firing through there right now. But that left nobody covering the deep middle of the field. And it's a good read by Schilling again. And Nahara just run into an empty spot.
If you want to know how deceptive statistics can be, at this point in the game, Perryton has got 28 first downs, and Estacado's only got 13.
Yeah, you can't always tell, can you, by the stats? No. Although, don't get me wrong, Perryton's had a very good football game tonight. They have played well.
I am telling you, I'm impressed with them.
They're just doing it in a different way than what Estacado. There's a little pooch kick. It'll be taken, a fair catch inside the 30 to 28. It's got Davius Bass over there. There's Texas Tech and Arizona State this coming Saturday, 3 o'clock Central. It's going to be on Fox 34. KJTV. That'll be, I love it when it's on Fox. I don't know why, but I just do.
That's going to be a big road test for the Red Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't know, is the quarterback going to play?
He is probable.
Good.
Hey, I'm telling you what, he is lightning.
I thought Jalen Daniels was lightning, but he kind of showed he wasn't quite as lightning. It really surprised me that we had 9 sacks in the game against him. Very elusive. 6 on the carry. That's James Bozeman again. Matadors just want to get that clock running, Coach, but everybody's got all their timeouts, 3 each.
2 touchdown lead. You're right. Estacado will be deliberate in what they're doing, and they are going back to the traditional set. Ward in there at quarterback, but I think you'll see pretty, not necessarily conservative plays, but plays that will make sure the clock continues running.
And hang on to the football. Here comes pressure. He steps through. Oh, that was a good look. And he almost hooked up with Cedric Ross. It's really a nice little play by Ward.
Yeah, they were in a cover 2 look, which nearly always gives you a little side pocket. But I will tell you what, the safety on this side was closing fast on Ward. There could have been a collision there. Pretty tight window to try to throw into.
Hope his mom Kenzie's watching from home with the new baby boy. I know she'll be keeping track on hard hits. Got to get rid of again. Has him again. Overthrew him. Cedric Ross just about a step and a half away from there being another touchdown. That's a beautiful ball he threw down there.
Nice tight spiral. I tell you, that's a tough pattern to cover, especially with speed like Cedric Ross. Inside fade route means he's the second receiver in that trip set, and he's the one running the fade pattern. This has natural space created out towards the sideline to deliver that ball into, and they missed him by about half a step.
And we may see the first punt of this football game with 7 minutes left in it.
It's 4th and 9. I watched Ross come all the way to the sideline, and he just slammed himself down on the bench. He's exhausted, and he should be.
I tell you, Estacado did Perryton a little bit of a favor there. Two pass patterns, 2 pass plays on those last 2 downs, and very little time comes off the clock on this 3 and out. And Perryton's going to get the ball back, pretty good field position most likely, and just a 2-score game here with half the 4th quarter left to play.
And they got a delay of game penalty. It's supposed to be Malachi Pratt punting. They come after it. He's going to be a short punt, bounces sideways. Still in Estacado's end of the field.
After Milton Doss, it was back there
Doss.
punting. I think Malachi Pratt was a little shaken up, or at least tired on that last defensive possession. If he was supposed to be the punter, Milton Doss was the guy that was back there and got it out of there with a little bit of pressure. But just like we were saying, here's Perryton, ball's on a Estacado 43-yard line, and got a chance to put some real pressure on Estacado.
Yeah, Estacado's been penalized 10 times tonight for 115 yards.
Done some really good things, have the Matadors, and done some other things having trouble with. Mainly stopping Perryton. Perryton's put up some big numbers here tonight against this Matador defense.
I tell you what, if they put 7 up there now, they're within 1 more score again.
And we got a timeout going to be called by the Matadors.
Timeout, Estacado.
Timeout on the field. 2-score ball game. Estacado on top of Perryton here on Thursday night Throwdown.
There are more than 10,000 colleges and universities in the United States, and only a few hundred are considered to be America's finest. And who is paving the way at America's finest colleges and universities as America's brightest future leaders? Graduates from the Lubbock Independent School District. The Lubbock Independent School District. Your child's story begins here.
My grandmother never met a stranger. If you showed up on her doorstep and looked hungry, she fed you a hot meal. We've taken that same neighborly spirit of service and community to heart for our clients. If you've had an accident, an injury, I'll listen to your story. I'll laugh with you, I'll cry with you, I'll do whatever I can to make things right for you. There is always a plate at my table for you. I'm proud to be a part of the Lubbock community, and I can't wait to meet you.
Kyra Blankenship, attorney at law.
All right, Coach, they took a time out there to the Matadors. I guess they may have the wrong set, but they would like to, what's he talking to him about right there?
Well, had to run a player on late, only had 10 on the field, and Jalen Bibbs tried to get on the field late. Coach Ward thought we better burn a timeout instead of being out of position, so he burned it right there. Make sure they're organized.
Thanks to T-Mobile Fiber. We appreciate them and their sponsorship of Thursday Night Throwdown. Ariano with the carry on the outside.
Yeah, Zariah Robinson made that tackle. He was the guy that walked off very slowly a few minutes ago, but he's back out there.
Empty backfield, pressure coming, gets away. The Schilling not going to get anything. Matadors chase him out of bounds.
But he does stop the clock.
Milton Doss over there railroaded him out of bounds. Going to be 3rd down and 9. Both these teams, the players ought to be pretty tired. There's been a lot of running. There's another whistle. Thank goodness. I just love the whistles and flags.
Ball start. Offense, number 14. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Those are the kind right there that just kill you as a coach. Everybody gets set. That moved it back. Now it's 3rd down and 14 for.
Yeah, that was their
Perryton.
Perryton only has 7 penalties for 60 yards right now.
See, Nahara must flinch just a little bit. He's the one that they called. Ooh, well, not much.
I didn't see it much either.
See why he was raising his hands up towards the bench. Not sure why it was called. The referee saw something.
Schilling rolling right, and chased out of the pocket. Now throws deep, intercepted at the 13 or 14-yard line. Matadors come up with another one. That's James Bozeman. He can just do it all.
And that is the 4th interception for Estacado tonight.
Schilling made the decision to try to go over the top with it. May have been better served to run it. You've seen spill out of the pocket right here. And I think a lot of running room if he continues out towards the sideline. But thought he could get it down the field to Estrada. Bozeman did a nice job back there playing deep safety and making a break on the ball to come up with it.
There's a good thing about James Bozeman. You see what he's doing? He's out there on defense. He just stays out there on the field for offense. He's a pretty much every play guy. They go back to the wing tee here. Cedric Ross with it. Gonna run up on the left-hand side. Pretty good defense there by the Perryton Rangers is Aaron Treviso and also number 54 Cash Wheeler. He's had a good ball game tonight. Wheeler has. Clock is rolling. Perryton still with all 3 of their timeouts. Greg snap again to Bozeman across the 20 out to around the 22-yard line. He'll be short of the 1st down. I don't think Bozeman's hurt. I think he's just tired.
Well, when they get in that wing set, all 11 defensive players for Perryton were within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
We've seen Estacado in that set a lot this year, and I believe I've seen them throw 1 pass out of it.
Yeah.
And so it's, they're going to crowd the line of scrimmage and have to right now. For Perryton, it's all about getting the ball back any way possible. For Estacado, they want to convert on 3rd and 1 right here.
Big 3rd down play for both teams. Spinning out of there, Ross trying to cut it up. Going to be stopped and thrown backwards. He did not get there.
Big decision coming for Coach Ward right here. Roll the dice and try to get that 1 yard that he still needs, or punt it back to Perryton.
Yeah, that last punt only netted them about 15 yards, so.
I believe they're keeping the offense out there.
I do too.
Jerry Hernandez, one of the Rangers there on the stop. 4th down and 1. They're going to go. Coming left, trying to get up speed. Got it, 1st down. Daniel Dent, 1st down. James Bozeman again. Look at him. He is absolutely exhausted. Because this guy plays every down.
I don't blame him.
Watch Cedric Ross be his lead blocker right here.
Yep.
It's out in front of him. And right there, 13 for Perryton. Angel Lopez had a chance. Now, it's no fault. That's a tough ask. but he shot the gap and at least had the arms, opportunity to get around the waist of Bozeman, but couldn't get him down. And Bozeman gets enough for that first down, keeps the clock moving.
There's Ross trying to break loose, couldn't do it. Good tackle. Back in the backfield, Marco Nara.
And he gained nada.
Yeah, he gained nada.
Timeout, Perryton.
But it's going to be second down coming up. And Perryton takes their first time out here in the second half. You see the score, 51-37. 3:12 left to go on Thursday.
Now is a great time to get those ugly dents out of your vehicle. AS Dent Shop is your local and reputable hail and dent removal service. For over 40 years, we've specialized in rapid repairs with quality execution. We work with all insurance companies. AS Dent Shop has earned over 700 5-star reviews on Google and is the KCBD Best of the West winner. Beat the rush, meet my team, and come in now. AS Dent Shop at 3034 Slide Road. We are the hail experts.
Let's go to Post. We're the city for all seasons, with events all year long. Come by the Stampede Rodeo for summer excitement and fun. Any time of the year, visit our shops along Main Street for clothing of all types and handmade treasures. Don't forget our first-rate museums and live performances at the Ragtown Gospel Theater. And for when the winter comes, celebrate the season of giving with Post's annual Christmas Parade. Any time of year is the right time to visit. So let's go to Post, the city for all seasons.
Here we come. Welcome back once again. Good to have you along here tonight on My Lubbock TV, a part of the KCBD family of stations. We're getting close to 10 o'clock. You'll be able to tune on over to News Channel 11. Get the greatest sports and weather and news. Notice how order I put it in.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, a man's got to have his priorities.
Pete Christie does a great job. He does a great job with these high school games. I've never seen anything like it. All right, wing tee set again for the Matadors. They lost a little there, 2nd and 13. Coming left again. Trying to get through, gets a little bit. Cedric Ross.
Another excellent job by Raheem Hunter, that lead blocker. He gets latched on and puts the defensive player on roller skates.
Timeout. Perryton, their second timeout of the half.
There's the Amarillo Sandys and the Coronado Mustangs. Thursday night throwdown. That'll be coming up. That'll be Coronado's needs to win 3 to have a shot at the playoffs, and that's one of the 3, and that's a tough one.
I tell you what, nobody can complain about the weather tonight.
No,
it's been nice football weather.
Really, the last couple of weeks we've had really good weather. We got a really good one coming up, and the way this game's coming together, if Estacado's going to hang on here, Cooper Liberty and Estacado should probably both be undefeated on October the 30th at 7 o'clock for the district championship.
That'll be a good game.
That'll be, I guess that's going to be on CW instead of My Lubbock TV. We may put it on all channels. That'd be easy to find if they put it on all channels.
Yeah, no matter.
Just turn your TV on. It's on every station.
My wife would be saying, have you done something to the TV?
Yeah. There's Coach Ward. I guarantee you, he hadn't lightened up any. He's still intense. Stepped up the middle, going to be caught. Great effort by Perryton. Nahara once again. A couple of other guys there. And Cedric Ross is going to be tired too. That's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, they have converted 2 4th downs in the second half. 2 4th downs.
They need to convert 1 more.
Yeah.
In the game, essentially, Estacado could really run the clock then.
Perryton just used their last timeout. Their last gas, really. They got to get a stop right here, you would think. They still have the 2-minute timeout ahead of us that'll stop it one more time. But other than that, Estacado can do a lot of damage to the clock.
That's what Coach Ward is telling them. We got to get this first down. You get me this 1 yard, and then we'll really go to work on the clock. We're going to take a look at the drone landing. Yeah. That's pretty amazing. This looks like Star Wars. Oh, is that the runway? My goodness. I probably won't get a drone because I wouldn't know how to work it.
This is not.
Look at that. There's the helipad.
This is not your daddy's high school football telecast.
That's something else. Here we go. Big play. Straight up the middle. Trick play. Raheem Hunter. He's loose, and he's going to score.
We talked about the different options they have in that single wing offense, and the one that we didn't talk about was the direct snap to the sniffer back, the up back, and that's Raheem Hunter. They went to it right there. Of course, everybody's flowing to number 1 or number 6.
Yep.
And the seas parted for Raheem Hunter, untouched. What's this? Direct snap to him. Right there, and I think I'm going to score. I think I'm going to score. I think I'm going to score.
Look how fast he can run.
He's a good athlete.
I'm telling you.
But he's going, Coach, that's too far.
Yeah, don't ask me to do that again.
I can't do it. That's what a play.
Maybe from the 20-yard line.
Great
Coach,
job, Coach Ward and your offensive staff, and great job, Raheem Hunter. Look at him. He's feeling it.
He wants some oxygen.
Number 28,
Esteban Rodriguez with the extra point. 58-37 now. Perryton will have the ball back here with 2:40 left in the ball game. Let's take a quick timeout here from Plains Capital Park, Lowry Field.
Hey, South Plains, Sideways Collision Center is renovating to serve you better. From fender benders to full facelifts, Sideways Collision is open now and ready to help you get your vehicle back on the road. Come see Sideways Collision for windshield repair or replacements, paint jobs, and paintless dent removal. We offer customer discounts to help you save. All insurances are welcomed, and you get a lifetime paint warranty. Expert care and custom paint jobs. That's Sideways Collision Center at 2102 Clovis Road. We'll get you taken care of.
All right. You want to look at it one more time? They're showing it on the big screen here at the field. That's fun. He was booking it pretty good. Estacado just wants to get, here he goes, just that, that's the thing, Randy, and you talked about it. You don't know where it's going.
It's a nice deceptive wrinkle out of that formation. And nice reward. He's done a heck of a job being the lead blocker on those sweeps going both directions, and give him a little love right up there, up the middle.
Here's the T-Mobile Fiber kickoff. Going to be bound down, picked up around the 15-yard line. And Estrada has nowhere to go. Going to be taken down and put on the turf by Jalen Bibbs. So they'll just have to run plays, try to get to the sideline and pick up first downs and keep it moving quickly. But I'm telling you, I've been impressed with Perryton. I didn't, when I saw how badly they got beat by Liberty, I guess that makes me really impressed with Liberty too.
Yeah.
Well, I think you have to take your hat off to Perryton coming in here and competing the way they did tonight. I think Coach over there has got to be proud of his guys coming in here and really putting on a great effort.
They did. Quarterback in trouble, going to roll out of there. Throws it up the field.
Oh, great pass.
Nadra, he's had a big night here. Cooper Schilling has been playing awesome, but Nadra has really come together tonight.
Bring this
holding. Offense, number 52. 10-yard penalty.
Yep,
Repeat
he
first
did.
down.
I'd hold him too. That's Kavondre Smith, 6'4", 300-pound sophomore defensive tackle. And when you say bull rush, he brings a whole different meaning to that.
Look at him, big number 79 out there. And that's for Shonder's brother. Can you imagine?
Younger brother. Not
Younger brother.
Younger brother.
Yeah. I'd hate that to feed
52,
them.
52 right there. Caleb Hernandez
Yeah.
fighting for all he's worth.
Just too much. Back to pass, pressure coming across the middle, almost picked. There's his man, Gordo Estrada. And Gordo Estrada made a heck of a catch there. That was almost taken away by Estacado.
Covered by Esteban Hernandez, makes a good break on the ball. Good wrestling match there for it, and Estrada able to come away with it.
False start. Offense, number 74, among others. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Coach Hernandez is saying, shouldn't that have been the 2-minute timeout since it's at 1:59?
Yep.
This is a 2-minute warning.
And it is the 2-minute warning at 1:59. Going to be second and 8 for Perryton. When we come back here on Thursday night Throwdown.
Alliance Checking has your back and your future. With a streamlined, hassle-free checking experience, you get the freedom to manage your money your way. Enjoy our best rate on deposits, plus stock rewards that stack up, turning everyday spending into real growth. Every purchase, every swipe, every transaction works harder for you. From coffee runs to big ticket buys, spending money has never paid off like this. Alliance Credit Union, for people, not profit.
Saying goodbye to a beloved friend is never easy. At Cimarron Pet Services, we help you honor your pet's life by providing a private and dignified cremation or burial at our 40-acre facility. We have several different meaningful options for memorializing your pet so that their memory can stay with you forever. Located at 5903 178th Street, Cimarron Pet Cemetery and Crematory. When the time comes, we're here for you.
All right, winding this one down, and looks like Matadors are going to get the victory here. Electrifying play of the ball game. Is that what we're going to do right now? Let's take a look at this one. Brought to you by Commercial Electric.
A lot to choose from, but we're going to go with the last one.
Oh, how about that, Hunter?
I just love it. Let the big dog eat.
Well, he did. There's the homecoming queen up in the stands here for Estacado. Everybody's out of, well, the Perryton Rangers are out of hot timeouts. Schilling back to pass, throws down the field, caught by Nahara. This kid's a lot better player. Look at his number. He had, coming into this game for the year, he had 11 catches.
They'll start throwing to him a lot more.
He's got more than that tonight, I think. First down, that was a Daniel Dent first down. Back to pass again. Outside as it caught at the 30. Didn't get out of bounds. Tried to take it straight ahead. That's number 6, Aiden Mitchell.
Perryton's shown a lot of good stuff on offense tonight. The quarterback is a very talented young man, and I've been impressed with the receivers and what they've been able to do as far as catching the ball and yards after catch.
Down the middle, off his receiver, tipped up. Trying to go to Nahara. Pretty good coverage.
Milton Doss falling back there into coverage. He's been up there playing that zone read. Here he gets back into coverage. I think gets a hand on the ball first. Yeah. And then goes off of Nahara's shoulder pads up into the air.
Second down and 10 for the Rangers.
I can see why Schilling has that many stars on his helmet.
I can too. And a lot of them are on defense.
Yeah.
I mean, I've really been impressed that he's been taking a beating back there and plays hard defense.
Oh, there's a hold. They'll probably let that one go.
It's getting late.
Pass ahead to Estrada. Almost turned you completely around on the outside. D.D. Trailer going in there. There's again is to Gordo. Estrada once again. Well, they're going to have some impressive numbers from this game. The Rangers are. A lot of time. Buying time now. Rolling right. May run. Throws it. Caught at the 5. In for the touchdown. No flags.
I really credit the offensive line that time. They maintained blocks for a long time. And gave Schilling a lot of opportunity to run around, eventually makes a play. Going to find Aiden Mitchell late on this thing and makes another nice catch with his hands. And it's ahead to fall into the end zone for a touchdown. So Perryton says, well, we're not quite finished yet.
Isaac Ramirez almost blocked. Was that Bozeman flying across there?
No, it was Bozeman.
It is.
Exactly right.
He's not that tired, is he?
No.
Look at them. They are. It's been a hard-fought ball game. Look at him. He's laying out for
it. He got a piece of it.
Yeah.
He got a piece of it. Partially blocked, but Ramirez able to get it through. How you would expect onside kick.
Now you got to hand it to Perryton. They have not quit.
No, they haven't.
I mean,
58-44 now. Hey, we showed you the graphic for Amarillo High Sandy's at Coronado. That'll be next week's Throwdown game and Thursday night Throwdown game. And then the next week, this is the 30th. It was scheduled originally for the 31st. There you see the Coronado Amarillo High game. There's the next one on October the 30th. We got that one moved to Thursday so we could do a throwdown game. That very well will be for the district championship. They're having their first homecoming against Borger.
Yeah. Hey, the question you got to ask.
Nobody, everybody's still at school.
Who comes home?
Yeah, nobody. They're all still at school.
They're all still there, right?
Estacado will go to 6-2 after this win here, and assume that Liberty, who they're playing tonight, they still have Borger, Estacado, and Leveland. Onside kick.
Got it.
They got it. Nathan Mitchell once again.
Estacado kept thinking that one's not going to get to the 10-yard mark and kind of got away from it. And instead, it took one more good bounce for Perryton. And who's 6 that's going to get on it? Or
Nathan
5?
Mitchell, I think.
It's a very well executed kick.
Yeah, number 6. So anyway, we'll have a little bit more Perryton offense. 58-44.
You know, if you're on that hands team, it gets scary.
That's a tough job.
It's a tough job.
Pressure coming, gonna step back, throw deep. Caught, 10-5 touchdown. Nahara. Well, now this has really got interesting here.
Yeah.
That's another nice throw and great catch by Nahara, playing the ball in the air.
Yeah.
And kind of last second cut underneath the defensive back. I'm not sure that's typically where Bozeman has been back there in that deep safety position. And trying to high point the ball, but Nahara cut underneath him to make that catch and get into the end zone. That's 6 points up there in a hurry for Perryton.
Well, that's 12 points up there in a hurry, right? Or 14?
Yeah.
In a matter of seconds. I guarantee you, Coach Ward is telling everybody, come here, come here. They're going to kick the same kick and somebody get up there and catch it in the air.
What's the end of this play with Nahara making the play on the ball?
Yeah. Beautiful. He's really had a heck of a game. Do we have any idea what he's had, or did you lose interest?
No, I quit on the stats, unfortunately.
I did too.
You guys. Thank goodness for Randy Rosetta and Hub City Preps. Beautiful pass and catch. 58-51, 7-point ball game with 41 seconds left to go.
Anybody want to bet there's an onside kick coming?
Yep. I bet they're going to crowd it up a little bit here now.
It's just so interesting, this winning streak that Estacado's been on. And I think all of them are just, maybe with the exception of one, have been one-score games. And here they have found themselves in another one-score game.
They had to work to get this one back to a one-score. Here's Isaac Ramirez. He had a heck of an onside kick a minute ago. What? I hate it when they do that. It's faking you, everybody out. There's going to be a flag down.
Well, here's the deal. Do you see that there was nobody between the hash mark and the sideline over here? I mean, they've got everybody except two people over here. So that's the advantage of being a soccer kicker, because if you could come up and with his left foot just pop it back over here.
No flag on the play.
Right at the 50 mark, you got a chance.
It would be awkward, but he is a soccer player. He's going to kick it right, and Estacado's going to get it.
Home run.
He's got the ball. Good job, D.D. Traylor. That guy's had a great game, too, tonight. The Estacado Matador, D.D. Traylor.
Yeah.
Flag back here at the 46-yard line.
Let's see
Offsides on the kicking team. 5 yards to be added to the end of the kick in the run.
There we go.
First down.
One kneel down and it's over. We will have Coach Eric Ward right after the game. He didn't do a very good job of getting over there quickly at halftime. Maybe, of course, he'll want to say something to the team. There he is. One kneel down, and this will be final, 58-51. They may try to go for one more score, though.
Oh, well, they may not do it intentionally, but it could happen.
Yeah, sorry, Coach, we're just too good. We couldn't keep it from happening. Ball's all the way down at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, I think they need to run the Hunter play again. And he'll just drag them into the end zone.
This is going to be victory formation. Kneel down. Clock started. And it will wind down without another snap. What a win here tonight, and what a ball game. It really was not what I thought it would be. I thought Estacado would be more dominant, but I didn't realize Perryton was so good. They've got some talent up there in Perryton. And not that they haven't had through the years, but I saw what Liberty did to them and thought that this would be similar, and it was not.
It was quite an offensive performance from both teams. But Perryton in particular, I think, was the one that was a little surprising. We know, because we see Estacado all the time, that they've got those guys that, they just play at a different speed than most at this 4A Division II level. And Perryton, very impressive with their scheme and with their execution and with their tempo. That's what amazed me. They played at a very high speed, and it kind of kept got Estacado on their heels and kept them there all night long.
Well, I was really impressed. I was really impressed with their offensive line for being outsized, outmanned. I'm telling you what, they gave their quarterback a lot of time to sit back there and look and find receivers.
Yeah, they did, and he was really good at buying extra time. And, of course, with him, you just have a hard time just pinning your ears back and going after him. He'll run by you. You'll never see him again.
Well, from the beginning of the game, he starts out the game with 3 straight quarterback draws.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, and it's just making chunks.
Liberty is leading the way at 6-1. Estacado now will be 6-2 on the season and 2-0 in district. Liberty is going to be 2-0. They're playing Borger, and Borger hasn't won a game this year. They're 0-6 on the season. The Levelland is 0-1, and Perryton now is 0-2. And Perryton certainly in this district with only 5 teams will, in my opinion, be in the playoffs.
You would think they got to find a way to go put more points on the board than at least one team that they play, and you've got a couple more opportunities to do that, being 0-2 in district and playing the two top teams in the district. And so they'll have those opportunities ahead of them. At the same time, their defense has got to patch up enough to where they can outscore the other team and get themselves in the playoffs. I think if I remember right, in this district last year, Estacado won it, and then all the other teams were all tied.
That's right.
With the same record, and that would have been Levelland, Perryton, Borger, and I'm forgetting somebody, but they all had the same record outside of Estacado, kind of shaping up that it could look similar to that if Borger could pull an upset on somebody.
Well, Coach Dean, let me tell you, we're talking about trying to figure out a way to put points on the board. They put 51 on a district leader today. I mean, if you can score 51 against Estacado, you can put points up.
My point is they got to find a way to keep the other team from putting more
there
up.
You go. One more point than them, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because the opposite of that is that they had 58 put on them tonight.
Well, and that's kind of a solution that Estacado's looking for too. They cannot give up these kind of points.
Yeah.
And go very far. Now they can make the playoffs and maybe probably win by district, but it gets really hard in a real hurry in the playoffs.
Well, Estacado has got to figure out a way to cut down their penalties.
All right, let's go down to the field. I think Kristen's got, she's about to get the head coach. I can see her. There she is. Let's go down to the floor.
We're about to talk to Coach Ward coming up after this. Right behind me, he is talking to his team after they pulled out a win in a very tight game. It should be a pretty exciting interview with the coach, and we'll have that after just a bit. Back to you in the booth.
All right. You want to take a quick break? Is that what we're doing? We can do that. 58-51, Estacado wins it over Perryton. Stay with us. You're going to hear from Coach Ward when we come back.
At Hook and Reel, we're serving up the seafood party you didn't know you needed. Get messy, get loud, and dive into bold flavors. Cajun boils, juicy crab, fresh oysters, and so much more. Life's too short for boring meals. Hook and Reel brings the flavor, the fun, and the feast.
Yeah, we've got wings.
Hey, that's my line.
Hook it, reel it, eat it.
Only at Hook and Reel.
At Slide and South Loop 289.
I'd gone to school, I'd started college and just not done particularly well. The thing for me was the time commitment for the courses, like 16-week courses were just really long. And so I heard a lot of folks talking about Wayland and the opportunities there. And the thing was, there were folks that looked like me, and there were folks that were my age, because I was a whole lot older when I started back. Seeing them be successful, it really did push me and drive me to want to get to the finish line.
It's a homecoming.
All right, let's go down to the field now. I think we've got Kristen with Coach Eric Ward. There's the king.
And there's Coach Eric Ward.
There's Kristen. She's looking. He is talking to the team. Some of the team, anyway. Oh, he's going to talk to him.
Nobody played perfect.
We'll just count this.
Hey, let's go! I want y'all to celebrate this win. And go out to eat. And then we back to work tomorrow. Okay? Hey, our band's gonna perform. Y'all need to stick around and watch them. I don't need anybody going to the locker room. Go talk to your family. Stick around and watch them. All right? Yes, they practice. Hey, they practice a lot, just like y'all do. Show them some support. Hey, let's go. Matadors on me. Matadors on 3. 1, 2, 3. Matadors. Hey, be with your family and watch the band perform. Like back to work field. Back to work field.
We just heard Coach Ward talking to his team. Coach, you talked to your team about enjoying this win, but also being ready to focus on the next one. What does that really mean for you and your guys?
I mean, you know, you want the kids, they put so much time in, they work that sun up to sundown. You want them to enjoy their success because they deserved it. They worked for it. But at the same time, we got more work to do.
Absolutely.
More work to put in, and, you know, next man up, we got to go back to work.
Yep. And speaking of, I mean, tonight, when you think about what your team overcame tonight, they really played through adversity. They really played. It was a tight game, a lot of yards back and forth. How did you keep your team focused in that last stretch?
You know, credit to Perryton coaches. They were prepared. You know, credit to our coaches. We were prepared. You know, sometimes it happens like that. You know, the game can go back and forth, but we stuck in the trenches and we got it done.
I will say, being out here tonight, I really heard all of your kids pulling together, really being a team. You are leading these kids not only on the field, in their jerseys, but really becoming grown men off the field. What does that mean to you, especially with Cedric Ross winning Homecoming King?
You know, it means a lot knowing that they can fight through adversity. They're very, very resilient kids. They're tough, and I always tell them it takes toughness to play this game. And so they displayed that tonight. There were some things that we could do better, and we're going to correct that in practice, but it's easier to fix when you have success.
Yep. Always good to grow, but we hope you enjoy that success, Coach. Congratulations on your win tonight, and happy homecoming.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. We saw a team tonight that really showed what it meant to play together as a team and to play through adversity. We are excited to see these Estacado Matadors bring home the win on their homecoming night. It's back up to y'all in the booth. I'm Kristen McAllister. Thanks for joining me on the sideline.
Thank you, Kristen. Appreciate that. Appreciate Coach Ward. I guess it's time to wrap it up and get out of here, guys. Great job tonight, you two, and
Checking has your